The thing about this song is that it's literally true. It's quite literally true. I will say there's an art to making a Glock in my Rari style joke video. Saw a bunch of VTubers doing it, and there was just no sauce involved whatsoever. I will just say that the shibboleth that determines if your parody of this song is good or not is if you think he said, "And I got the soda," like SODA. If you make a joke about the soda in this song, then it's like, no, I'm sorry, it's not gonna happen for you. Ugh. I listened to the song like 100 times before I realized he said "sewed up." Well, all you have to do to determine that he's not saying soda is think, does it make sense for him to say, "I've got the soda"? It's like, yeah, man, I'm fucking up this Sprite. I don't know what it is. The Makako and Fuwawa AI cover is good, though. Man, I got it every day of my life. I have to, what's it called? I have to deal with people being like, have you seen those two cover the Kendrick song? And I have to be like, yes. I'm sorry, I feel the same sense of revulsion watching VTubers do like rap covers that we all felt in 2015 watching like a white guy with a ukulele do like a tearful rendition of like a Lil Jon song, all right? It wasn't funny when a bunch of Redditors were like, shot, 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 shots. It's not funny when 57 fucking VTubers doing the lolly voice are like, hold up, drank. I'm sorry. It isn't. It's peak. To be fair, baking soda is slang for cocaine, so I got the soda could be interpreted that way, but it's a reach. You sold me on it. You know what? Actually, that is not you know what? I could see fucking it up for that reason. That I wanted to call you like a drooling Neanderthal. That is actually not terrible. The Peter perhaps. Anyway, I hope everybody's having a good day. I am. I found out yesterday that there's like the new Miku song that everyone's playing. I was like, oh, this one's good. It's not really my style. And they were like, did you know the video is like Dubcon Hypno? And I was like, God damn it, dude. Fine. These people. Holy shit. Callie, I'm so glad you're here because I get to share this with you. Please watch the video for Mesmerizer by Hatsune Miku and Kasane Teto. I'm not fucking with you. It's not a lie. Have you listened to the new Porter Robinson song? You know, I haven't. I've been thinking about Porter Robinson. Speaking of Miku, because the Magic the Gathering Secret Lair has one called Shelter, and I'm like, Shelter? That's Porter Robinson. Porter Robinson announcing the Smile World Tour. Knock Yourself Out is the song name. Wait. Knock Yourself Out XD? I can already tell that I'm going to love this song. Well, I'm not going to listen to it on stream because of copyright reasons, but oh, sheesh. That sounded like that One Pillow song for a second. Thank you, my Twilight, right? Yeah, I'll have to check this out on my own time. Obviously, I can't check it out on stream. Ugh. I got a feeling you're going to play some Yu-Gi-Oh today. I think I am. I mean, what are we just looking at a black screen? What the fuck's going on? I guess let's get on a train. How you guys feeling about the train? Back to Montenegro, I suppose. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's like the loudest train in history. All right, there we go. It's the hype train, indeed. What's 10,000 times 3? Chat, you're not going to be able to do math with big numbers unless you got the calc on deck. And if you're just joining the stream for the first time, a calc here is slang for calculator. I just like using I like using like street words. I picked it up from my favorite VTubers. I miss the snowy train. Man, I got so much hate for the snowy train. That was when I think I realized that you motherfuckers will hate on anything that changes anything. We were doing the snowy train, and there's so many comments on the previous week's upload of VODs. It's like, I can't fucking stand the snowy train. What happened to the Japanese train? I gotta say, Japan looks kind of like Appalachia. Montenegro looks like the Midwest. This shit sucks. Oh my god. Again, I'm not trying to talk shit on Rada specifically. This country. Wow, look at this. It's like a scrubland. We don't have mountains in the Midwest, though. That is true. There is one large mountain in frame. Ugh. What do you think is the prettiest... Like, what do you think... Oh, I will say, moving from the Midwest to the Northeast, the first time I knew I wanted to leave Kansas when I went to college, and so I did a tour of a bunch of Northeastern colleges. A friend of mine was doing something similar, and I begged their dad to let me come with them in this shitty-ass station wagon, and they let me. And we were driving through, like, these fucking Northeastern, highways, and I remember seeing, like, it was during fall, seeing, like, these huge, enormous, deciduous forests with, like, the fall foliage, and I was like, oh my god, this is the prettiest thing I've ever seen. Being like, what the fuck? What do you think, what country or countries or places do you think has the best scenery to watch from the outside of a train? Brazil? Oh, I could see that. I could see that. That might be, we might have to try and find a Brazilian train. New York? Well, like upstate? It is quite pretty. Switzerland? A lot of people saying Switzerland. If you like olive trees, down here is Dees. What would an Italian train look like? We'll have to find out. The Tren de la Nubes from Argentina. Indian trains have a huge following on Reddit. Really? Oh, maybe we'll try India. India is such a crazy nation, man. I mean, a significant amount of nations that, like, modernized over the span of a decade are like, holy shit, this shit is crazy. We were very lucky in America that we had, like, 50 years of just, like, I don't know, a slow build to our current state of development. Didn't you watch an Indian train a while ago? I thought I was watching an Indian train, but I think that was the Norwegian one. The Indian telephone wires are one of my favorite things on the planet. Let me just Indian telephone poll. All right, so if you guys are unfamiliar, like, India is in this very strange position where, like, the regulations for the telecom industry just didn't happen fast enough. So as a result, like, a significant amount of their, like, phone poles look like this. Like, it's just like a big fucking eldritch mass of wires. And then the people are in the comments, they're like, how the fuck do you repair something like this? And the answer is, in order to even access this fucking hairy ass thing, you just have to turn off power to the whole neighborhood and then be like, all right, let's get at it. I just think that's funny. And they're not all like this, obviously. But that's what happens. Like, the nation modernizes so fast. It's like, oh, fuck. Like, legislating takes time. It's like, hey, guys, we're just going to speed run, you know, the telecom antitrust shit. A lot of the progress is stunted by the enormous population boom. Yeah, it's also crazy that, like, over 1 billion people live in India now. That's, like, insane, right? I remember when I was a kid hearing that there would soon be 1 billion people in China and being like, that's so many. And now it's like, oh, yeah, China isn't even, like, the biggest state with 1 billion people in it. It is nice that America, I think, is like the same number of people. We just, like, we're done. We're like, we don't. I think that's enough. Have you seen how cheap phone service is in the EU or the UK? Yeah, coming from America, when the first thing we did when we got abroad, when I was studying there for a semester, was we were told to pack, and this was kind of outdated advice at the time. I don't know why they told us this. They were like, you need to pack a burner phone, like a shitty flip phone. Then when you get there, you get a SIM card for the shitty phone, and that's just what you use to call people. And I made the mistake of thinking that that was true. But it wasn't. In actuality, you know, the iPhone was already out, and you probably should have just done that. And I was dirt poor. I don't think I had an iPhone at that time. This was like 2011. And over the course of being in England, I would just hang out with friends who did have an iPhone, because you could get a SIM card and put it in an iPhone and it would work. And so I would just ensure that someone with that capacity was around me when I would, like, go traveling. So I could just, you know, steal it. But I remember being like, all right, how much is the SIM card? And they were like, oh, it's like $20. And I was like, okay. Like, so where do I make the payment every month? And they were like, what? And I was like, you know. And they were like, no, the card is $20. And I was like, how much do you pay per month? And they were like, what do you mean? Are you getting like a new one? And I was like, no, your service providers. What do you pay per month? And they were like, dog, what's going on? they weren't grasping it. And so, did you know? And so I was trying to figure this out. And the people who we went on the trip with were like, yeah, be careful. You probably don't want to get a smartphone SIM card because you have to pay a monthly fee for those. The monthly fee was like $10. It was like, you will have full unlimited access to everything your phone can do for $10 a month. And I was like, do you understand how America works? For those of you that are like, I don't know. I feel like also that I am, I'm sort of overselling how bad it is in America. I grew up at the kind of advent of phone data plans. Now, phone data plans are honestly in a much better state than they were like a decade and a half ago. But in America now, for most carriers sell an unlimited plan under some stipulations, and it's usually somewhere between like $30 and $100, depending on like what type of phone you have and what your carrier is. But when I was using a phone in like 2009, what they would do is something like a 100 megabyte monthly phone plan was like hundreds of dollars. And I remember I had an LG VX 5200. You paid by the text as well. Like each individual text cost like 10 cents, if you all remember that. I remember one day I was at like this is going to stick with me forever. I was at a rally, like at our school, we did like a pep rally. And it was the most boring shit in history. So I got on my phone, and the LG VX 5200 has an integrated browser. It was shit, obviously. It was like the fucking DS Lite browser. And I'm poking around Facebook. I'm just kind of poking around Facebook, right? And I did this for maybe an hour. About 2 weeks later, my father opens a piece of mail and screams at me in a tone I have never heard before or since, because that 1 hour of browsing Facebook that I did at school 2.5 weeks ago has cost our family $600 US. We went down to this was a wonderful time in American history. I don't know if you can still do this, but it used to be if you would go down to the phone store, pretty much everyone working there basically was just like, seemed like they had missed the mark on being in the mob, right? And it was one of those situations where if you threatened enough violence against the person working behind the desk at the phone place, they would solve the problem for you. Josh, thanks for the raid. I appreciate it. We're mid-story. And so my parents went down there and they were like, we're not fucking paying this. Like, figure it out. And so they were like, okay, here's what we'll do. We'll put you on an unlimited plan that is, what did they say? Like $150 a month until you have, but you have to sign a year contract to do it. And they hated that too, but we didn't really have an option. Yeah, man, it was. Ugh. Phones used to be the Wild West. They used to just deliver you a bill for like several $100s, and you had to be like, well, what am I gonna do? That's what a phone is. I did the same. My parents argued the charge and added a $5 a month add-on for unlimited 2G internet. I think that's literally exactly what we did. But like, the charge was not $5. It was like $25, and it was attached to a plan that was in total, I think, $150 a month, which was at the time unbelievable. I mean, the recession was not even like in full swing yet. Ugh. Now in America, if you don't have an unlimited plan, you're basically Amish, right? Yeah, yes. I mean, now we're just on our phones all the fucking time anyway. Oh, great. Another Montenegrin tunnel. Here we go. We're going to be here a while, chat. Do you guys remember, I don't know if this still happens, but do you guys remember when phones didn't work some places? Like you would have a phone plan based on where your service provider had coverage? That still happens? Damn, that's crazy. I remember my mom for a long time. This fucked up like our ability to be on a family plan. Was on AT&T instead of Verizon because the school she worked in did not get coverage from Verizon inside the building. Still a thing. Oh shit. Sorry. All right, y'all want to talk about Yu-Gi-Oh? I always feel bad when the Josh raid comes in. Not because I appreciate the raid, Josh, but I always feel bad because it like Josh's stream ends as ours is like an hour in, and as a result, I'm always just talking about nothing. Like we're always just fucking around. Twitter freaks, yeah. I think probably it's time to introduce Josh viewers to Peak. So if you're new to this stream, first off, sound off in the chat. If you're new to the stream, sound off in the chat. Let's get some. Okay, everyone who's new to the stream, sound off in the chat. Hi, Joseph, I'm new. And then everyone who's a regular, go say hi. Say hello. We're so happy to have you here. All right. Good. This is good. See, we're friendly. We're friendly. We're not mean. Okay, so Twitter Freaks today is largely Twitter Freaks from yesterday. There were so many freaks yesterday that I was just editorializing them as they were happening, and I was like, okay, we'll do this one tomorrow, we'll do this one tomorrow, we'll do this one tomorrow. So this is mostly the stinkers from yesterday with a couple of new developments. Obviously, not a lot of stuff has happened since literally yesterday. But here's what we've got. First and foremost, this is very important. This is a question from Dan Olson, and I hope that this precipitates some sort of video. What do you think is the worst science channel on YouTube with more than 500,000 subs? This is hard because a lot of these science YouTubers are bad for different reasons. For me, unfortunately, the top answer is the answer that this person has responded with, which is Backyard Scientist. If you guys haven't watched Backyard Scientist, I assume you're familiar with I Did a Thing, the guy who makes like dangerous inventions and is Australian, friends with Boy Boy, you know. He's a delight. And the joke of his videos is that he's not taking proper safety precautions. But of course he is, you know. He's not an idiot. He just plays it up for the camera. Backyard Scientist, I think, really is trying to kill himself. He is the version of I Did a Thing that is played completely without irony. I think he legitimately is like a significant amount of the videos he makes. I'm like, dog, that is like really not okay. Like that. And the payoff for them is so low. It's like he's not putting together a video that I would call like really good and watchable. It's just like, oh, I don't no, man. And I do like this. His bear trap video inspired this tweet. If you have not seen Backyard Scientist bear trap video, this video turned me off this guy's channel forever. He built a huge bear trap and then used it to crush a bunch of things. But like, the process of building the bear trap is the least safe thing that I've ever seen in my entire life. And the process of operating the bear trap looks like it is going to get everyone around him killed. He like invites his family out to come see this. And like over the course of the video, after like the first squeeze, it degrades so unbelievably that like every subsequent squeeze is like, oh man, there's shit flying off of the bear trap. Like, that's really not good. It's crazy. And like, he's like, well, I guess I got to do it again. And it's like, why? To cut some Fanta bottles? Like, Redditors have been doing that with katanas for months. But like some of the other guys, they're bad for different reasons. Like Kurzgesagt, I really don't like. But that's like, it has nothing to do with the quality of like the videos or, you know, the safety precautions or anything. It's just like, the videos are just like, from a philosophical standpoint, really gross and weird. I really don't like I really don't like Mark Rober. I used to like Mark Rober a great deal, but I feel like his recent stuff is just like so hacky. It's just so fucking hacky. And ugh, I don't know what it is. Like I feel like there was a pretty marked change after he blew up from that video where he like caught people doing package thieving, and I was just like, this is just rubbing me the wrong way now. Like he really leaned into that. I don't like it. I like Nile Red. Nile Red is a channel I should not like, but I really do. I just like that. I like that he never deviates from his cadence. He's like, I did this, and it was pretty cool. I love him. He's enjoyable. I don't know. There's some weird spammy ones in the 1 to 2 million sub range that I'm pretty sure are just someone reading a Wikipedia page over Planet stock art. Yeah, that's how I feel as well. Oh, you know what? Actually, let me just search. I'm trying to find a specific one. Science channel. Okay, that didn't help. Top science channels YouTube. God damn it. None of these people are what I'm thinking about. Hey, Vsauce. I don't think I'm going to find it. This is going to irritate me forever. You know what, actually? I know exactly how I can find it. Firstly, what am I trying to search? It's... I'll use the shorts feed. This guy made the... Steve Mold. This guy made, of course, the video you have to make when you're a science YouTuber, which is check out how this stupid toy works. Every other video from this guy, I really appreciate. I like him a lot. I think he's good. But let me see if I can find this other one that I hate. I think I'm going to find it. This one.
This is the trammel of our
Action Lab short. Action Lab. Can't stand this guy. I don't know what it is. It's a combination of the way that he talks and the fact that, like, there's just not anyone in the editing booth that is willing to be like, dog, you didn't actually explain anything. Like, a significant amount of the shorts I love because the composition makes no fucking sense. Let me see if I can find an example of what I'm talking about. I don't want to watch a bunch of shorts, though. He's just infected the YouTube Shorts algo. Oh, yeah, this is like the #1 YouTube Shorts guy ever. All right, next. Know what YouTube trend pisses me off? YouTube Shorts guys who are doing skits where they play every character in their service worker OC LARP. Thank you, CJ. Now, you all might not know what CJ is talking about, but shockingly, I do. He's talking about this type of shit.
All right, John.
Which is like,
I wish we could have kept Terry's undercover boss going all week. I would have loved to see the part at the end where he rewards the good workers and punishes the bad workers. I think
there's like hundreds of
Terry didn't
these.
show up for his training again today. Terry is going to be pissed. We should have been Joey instead.
It's like trying to get like people involved in this storyline. It's crazy. The firefighter guy is fine. I'm sorry. Fuck every person doing skits where they play every character does include the firefighter guy. What I really hate is the people doing like construction. There's a gambling version of it.
It's time for the Greg Special. Give me that money.
Dude, you just rinsed me for everything.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got something real good for you.
Whatever, man.
Whatever, man. But this is two different guys, unfortunately.
Who's next?
That means it's okay. Oh, no. This is the same guy twice.
Oh, my God.
Oh, man. Wow. It's crazy that we as a culture are reinventing Smosh. That, like... we are just reinventing Smosh. Okay, next up. Oh man. It's so beautiful. So the original audio here is about Taylor Swift, but what do you think the funniest thing that we could be like second listen dying to hear her reaction is? Pumpkin Cowboy, yeah. It would be Pumpkin Cowboy. Next up. Okay. No, I think we already did that, actually. Pronouns in bio means the woke mind virus ate your brain. Unless your pronouns are prosecute/Fauci, I approve this message. You guys think it's worth it? I think it's worth it to keep going. Sometimes I this I don't know how to explain it other than this. This has the same vibes to me as the like the image where it's like let me just yeah, that's the one. Okay, boomer, your food is crustier than 1:1 ratios for Instagram. You're as stupid as 9 + 10 = 21 kid for saying that. Based SpongeBob. All right, next up. Unfortunately, I do enjoy these a lot.
This goofy ass bitch is the shoe bill. My cat pissed all over my man cave. Look at how beautiful this ugly bitch is. This bastard is the biggest domesticated cat. This big ass bad bitch is the hippo. This oversized motherfucker is the Flemish giant raw bitch. This cute little bitch is the Netherland dwarf rabbit. This fucker is the possum. This is the one dog that even tigers won't fuck with. Did somebody say boobies? This woolly motherfucker is not a sheep, but a pig. This fucker is the rag doll. This lil shit is
This
the
fucker is
prairie
the
dog.
rag
This
doll.
alien-looking bastard is the octopus. This motherfucker is the most dangerous bird in the world. Look at this slippery fuck.
That's the one that people have been posting all week just because how he said, look at this slippery fuck. fuck?
Producing the giant salamander.
He's so
This
cute.
adorable lil shit is the pygmy
Lil
hippo.
shit?
This merciless motherfucker is the Rottweiler. This cute little bitch is the finger monkey. This all ears
I love that the AI has a plosive on bitch. This cute little bitch is a...
motherfucker is the Oriental cat. This motherfucker is the cockapoo. This bitch-ass clown is the puffin. This gluttonous asshole is the bullfrog. This weird-looking bastard
I know this one. It's a Zaboomafoo.
is the Sifaka lemur.
No.
This smiley little bastard is the quokka. This cute little bitch is the Scottish fold. This cute little bitch is the chinchilla. This ugly bitch kicks snakes' asses. This tiny little fuck is the teacup puppy. Look at this little fuck. This bastard is the Karuru dog.
Oh, Jesus. That's not really what it looks like.
This bitch is the duck. This fucker is the
This
munchkin
bitch is
cat.
the duck.
This motherfucker is the saltwater crocodile. Hey, check out this weird little bit. This bitch is the ferret. This miniature douchebag is the mini Highland cow. This bitch-ass whale is the orca.
What is he
Stinky
doing?
little shit is the skunk. This scary-ass bastard is the king cobra. This bitch-ass bird will eat
Oh!
fucking everything. This ugly-ass motherfucker is the Lycoi cat. This stingy-ass bitch is the Asian giant hornet.
He's
the
just
best
holding them.
pet breed. This flying motherfucker is the sugar glider. This little shit is the cutest
Aw.
animal in the world. This son of a bitch is the trash panda. If a bear fucking attacks you, do these three crucial things. You may think
Will you tell me what the things are?
otters are cute and cuddly, but this motherfucker is the psychotic gangster of the Amazon. If you see these small pink eggs, fucking eliminate them immediately.
What's his problem? Come on. I mean, I guess I will do it, you know. If I see those pink eggs, I will fucking eliminate them immediately. They're an invasive species of beetle. All right, I'll do what I have to. Oh my god, there's more.
Quintly. This shit is the This motherfucker is the Zoloitzquintly. This
You tried on that one. This motherfucker. I honestly, this is one of the scenarios where I'm like, the AI voice actually does add a lot to this. Next up. Folks, we are back on car discourse. Mom, 28, forced to sell her dream car after forking out $40,000 in interest alone over 3 years as America's auto debt spirals to $1.6 trillion. Despite paying more than $1,400 a month in payments totaling more than $50,000, she owns a balance of $74K to her lender, GM Financial. Oh, man. I do like they frame it like she had to give up her dream car. Yeah, her dream car is too expensive for her. Why don't I get that trick? He had to give up his dream mansion because he didn't have enough money for the dream mansion. Fuck. Don't. Listen, I am not a lawyer. This is not legal advice. Before you sign something, you need to read it. Oh my god. Americans will get a mob loan to buy a Chevy Tahoe and act like this is somehow a social problem that needs to be addressed. It is a problem that needs to be addressed. People feeling the need to take out loans like this doesn't happen in a vacuum. It's not high on my list of priorities, but telling people to not do things isn't a solution. It's fundamentally conservative logic. Telling people to not sign a predatory loan. Don't try to restrict their movement, man. This is, oh, man. Wow. It's very true, actually, is the thing. Next up. Okay, so we've done this before, the young male virginity on the rise post. But what I have liked is over the last couple of days, people have started pointing at the 2008 and writing something that happened during that year. what is the most interesting 2008 thing that can explain the rise of young male virginity? What is TARP? The Toxic Asset Relief Program. I think it was. Didn't it try and resolve the recession? Homestuck? Oh fuck! It actually is Homestuck, right? Phantom Darkness. The MCU releases. League of Legends. Oh shit, is it actually League of Legends? That would resolve it. Anyway, this graph is funnier than the other one because this one is who report 0 female sex partners. So this doesn't mean that less men are having sex. It just means that men are having much more gay sex. And I say, good on them. Next up. Advice to a 6th grader from an 8th grader. Welcome to middle school. You're going to be tired. You're going to wish you were still in elementary school sometimes. The halls are cramped and the teachers are annoying. But remember to do your homework and stay out of trouble. Pick your friends carefully. Don't worry about how people feel about you because it doesn't matter. Don't be afraid to dress or act different. That grade on the test does not define you. The friends you have right now probably aren't going to be your friends when you get to 8th, but I promise you, you will have great friends that you wouldn't trade for the world. You'll laugh and cry. Don't try to be perfect. I've walked these halls for 3 years, so take care of it for me. It's a second home. Above all, cherish... I agree with this. This is true. An 8th grader giving advice to a 6th grader is what I describe MBT Yu-Gi-Oh! Streams as. That's fair. I've walked this fucking path for 3 years. Keep it warm for me, baby. Oh, man. Next up. This is, okay. This one's rough. So if you are squeamish, you may not want to watch this.
The year is 2050. They're making the 35th Five Nights at Freddy's game, and they've gone woke. Instead of Five Nights at Freddy's, it's now called Five Pronouns at Freddy's. Freddy Fazbear is now Freddy Transbear. Rar. Chica has transitioned into Chico. Foxy the Pirate is now Foxy the Gay Pirate. Purple Guy is now Rainbow Guy. Golden Freddy is now Rainbow Freddy. Bonnie the Bunny is now a drag queen named Mommy the Stunning.
That's pretty good. I'm not going to lie.
And yeah, she does read books to kids, which is worse than eating and killing them.
That's true.
The pizzeria is now a wokeria. Instead of serving pizza, they now just serve cunt. The sister location is...
Okay. Okay, sorry. That came out of nowhere. Okay, hold up.
Sister location is now non-binary sibling location.
Yep.
All the animatronics have pronoun pins, and
Yep.
if you misgender them, they will attack and eat you. But before attacking you, they give you a trigger warning, and then they ask you if you have any boundaries around being attacked and eaten. Or.
This is like really, but the scary thing about this one is that it really could happen if I didn't max out donations to every Republican candidate in the 2016 election cycle. This one, it could happen. It really could, which is the frightening part of it. Someone got it. Let's keep moving. Slut era. Oh, but actually, they don't mean slut era. They say, I want to be loved by one person forever. I want to make our bed in the morning and prepare your breakfast. Okay, 2 things about this. One, the number one thing I hate doing that my wife demands that I do is make my bed. I hate making the bed. I don't know what it is. I have some sort of mental block about it. I don't want to make the bed, but I do it every day. And if I don't do it, Jillian comes home and she goes, why didn't you make the bed? And I go, you wouldn't get it. But the reason this post is on here is because of this quote tweet. Cheater, by the way. Oh man, rinsed. Absolutely. It's just over. I mean, what are you supposed to say to that? Whoops. I do like the concept of being like like cheating on your significant other and then pivoting to like trad wife type shit. That's very funny to me. Do not scroll to the comments. I will not. Next up. I know not to read the comments. This is a League of Legends player. Next up. Okay. This one went off for a number of reasons. So you can now make $100,000 at Chipotle in under 3 years. Quote tweet, put a fucking content warning. There's Europeans using this app. This person goes, to make $100,000, you can become a doctor in Europe or a fast food manager in the US. All right, I hate to do this to you. You all are fucking morons. You ever worked fast food? You ever signed a document in your life? Let's read this together, chat. Real benefits, excellent pay and cash bonuses. Career path to $100,000 total compensation in 3 years. This is how they get you. You see the 100,000 and you think, oh my God, I could be making $100,000 a year. No. They will start you on a thing called Path to 100K, which is not a path to make $100K a year. It's a path to accumulate $100,000 by working at $30,000 a year for 3 years, which you may recognize as not necessarily particularly livable. Don't get me wrong, I have lived off of less than that, way less than that, but like it's not a good wage. It's not a good wage. And also, notably, you see the word compensation here, total compensation. Do you know why it doesn't say 100,000 total dollars? Well, it doesn't say 100,000 paid wages. Why do you think that is? Just brainstorm it a little bit. Staff meals, bennies, yup. You're all figuring it out. Healthcare, PTO, yup. You're all figuring it out. Flexible schedule. 401k with employer matching. 401k with employer. What do you fucking mean? The existence of a plan? You are paying for a 401k. How much is the employer matching? That's the important question there. But notice that's not on there. It's, oh my God. Most obvious literacy check of all time. It really, like, it's not even a literacy check. All it takes is getting rinsed by this once. Like I'm telling you, the Burger King core where you have to serve 6 months in food service. I think that it is going to have to be mandatory moving forward in America. You just got to get got by it one time. To make $100,000 blue check, by the way, you could become a doctor in Europe or a fast food manager in the U.S. The person goes, no easier way to identify yourself as someone who hasn't done a day of work in your life than looking at a restaurant employment ad and taking it at face value. It's very true. Very true. Next up. This is the last one. Spoilers for new Tomorrow's Teaching video. So if you're not familiar, Tomorrow's Teachings is like a Darman parody channel. It says, white kid shamed for his small wiener. You won't believe it.
Hey everyone, this is Miles Morals, the basketball coach from Twin Peaks High School, and I just want to let everybody know I have a small wiener too, and I'm proud of it. See? Who cares? So what if we have small wieners? We should be thankful for the body that God gave us.
True.
You're right.
Small wiener gang.
True. Here comes the bully.
Miles? Jacob? What are you guys doing here?
None of your business. Why don't you just get lost?
Sorry, what did you say to me, Shrimp?
It said shrimp dick, but they had to bleep it.
You gonna do anything about this?
Serious.
Bullying can cause serious damage. Cinema. Actually cinema. Holy fuck. Everyone knows it. You've got. Oh my God. Ugh. All right. That's all I got for today. Oh, I saw one more. I don't think I can find it. Wait, CJ said I got one hot off the presses. All right, what are we working with here today? Do you tell your male friends you love them?
Do you tell your male friends that you love them?
Always, man. Always. Whether it's sarcastic, I mean, it was so funny. I did it last night. He's called Kev. He's my brother. I've known him for about 10 years now. He's my brother. We're not blood, but we're love, man. I know I told him last night, listen, you're different, man. This isn't friendship. You're my brother right now, and I love you.
Would you be willing to ring one of your friends and tell them you love them now?
Yeah, hit that. Let's go. Let's see their pick up first. That's the question. Hey, Tadu, how are you, bro?
Yeah, no, I'm surviving. I'm trying to get all my work done right now. Had a kind of bad morning, really, but
yeah,
I'm surviving.
But I thought I'd give you a phone call and see how you're doing. Also, just let you know, I love you, brother. I know it's been a while since we last spoke, but I love you, my man.
I love you too, man. I love you too.
Love yourself, brother. Right, take care of yourself, man. I'll see you soon. I've got another one. I've got another one as well. Yes, man.
He calls like 5 people. Wow. Holy shit. This guy's insane. Yo, my slime. I love you, man. This guy is getting a fit off. Yeah, but you know, maybe he wishes he had some other guy's fit. All right, let's do new cards PogChamp. Oh, good. They have a new cards category now for PogChamping. Be back site. That's one. Info. This rabbit. And I think that's it. Have you called Danny and told you love him? I mean, not of late. I call him right now. He's at work. All right. Let's see who he picks up. No, I'm not going to do that. I don't want him to feel like I'm saying it for a stream bit. You know what I'm saying? It feels insincere if I'm like doing it like as something for you all. Why do you hate him so much? Yes. All right. Call me and tell me you love me then? Well, I'm not doing that for a different reason. Oh, there was one other thing that I saw on my dash. It was images. Let me see if I can find the... Let's see if I can find it real quick. It's the Smiling Friends ass eating post. Let me see if I can find it. It's so weird talking about stuff that other people haven't seen. I promise this makes sense in context. It's weird how sex negative kids are online now. Yes, I agree. I'm going to find it. Eat ass. I can't find it. Oh, I found porn though. All right, if someone has seen this already, can you please link it to me? Someone found it in 2 seconds. That's unbelievable. I should have just led with that. All right. Okay, I've never attempted the Zach voice. I'm gonna try it right now for the first time on camera. Ready? I gotta really get it in my nose. Oh, you double dip your chips? It's not good. It's not good. I'll have to go in the lab. Gross. Charlie, you've eaten my ass before. This is funny. This is fine. This thing. In fact, it's actually been really cool seeing like the amount of people that are like just posting fucking jokes and pictures of these little characters. All of these comments are insane. They're unbelievable. Look at this. Is it impossible for two fictional characters to just be friends? Never pick up a pencil again. Why does everything need a ship? Why can't they just be friends? Gatekeep harder, boys. They're getting in. This is a cartoon. It's for the Rick and Morty demo. I don't know how to tell you this. You're not gatekeeping anything. Reddit is already pretty mainstream. We have to gatekeep our favorite Let's Players cartoon. Oh my god. But what I like about the Smiling Friends fan art is that like it's all done with a little hint of irony. That's what I appreciate about it. People will be like, what if they were just gay? What if they were like super gay and they were like just fucking and sucking all the time? Like, what if what if front facing Charlie had his feet out? You know, I love it. It's great. I think it's iconic. I think it's iconic, and I appreciate it. But for some reason, everyone's like, no, you can't. I've talked about this a little bit before. It is so weird to me the way the Smiling Friends fan base has developed online. It's like, yeah. So this cartoon is the result of like a couple of like edgy internet animators from 2010 who subsequently had like a podcast and then a Let's Play channel linking up with a guy who made like a Rick and Morty parody in like 2013 when those were really big. And it's a show where a bunch of little just creatures just go around and do like random like Newgrounds style humor bits. And everyone's like, this show is about the benefits of self-improvement. It's about carving yourself into a masculine stone. It's about chiseling a jawline that will make women fall to their knees. And I'm like, how is this happening? What the fuck? How is I blame internet essayists, but logging on and seeing all those things that were like Smiling Friends is the first anti-nihilistic cartoon, and I'm like, guys, these are for like teenagers. Come on. The Kendrick response dropped? Oh fuck, I'm listening to that. Sorry, we're not doing Yu-Gi-Oh today. Two things can be true at the same time. I'm sorry to any Smiling Friends fans in the audience. Smiling Friends does not represent a coherent philosophical movement towards masculine self-improvement. It doesn't. I'm sorry. And if you think it does, you are the like mirror world version of the people who like watched Steven Universe and were like, man, this show like really says something that I think a lot of like 26-year-olds need to hear. You're the twisted, inverted image of that. It's a show about little blobs fucking around and doing funny, stupid shit. Smiling Friends told me to clean my room and saved my life. I feel like it didn't even do that. I feel like it doesn't say that. I can't believe I got a BlackRock crypto ad on an MVT stream. What? You guys got to be buying that BlackRock crypto. What the fuck is the crypto? drone coin. All right, where is the Kendrick? Where is Kendrick Lamar? Someone has it already.
Euphoria.
Okay. What's going on here? At DMC8, I'm realizing. All right, we'll do this in our free time. Play it at 0.5. What does calc mean? True. All right, new cards. We are in Master Duel now. Okay, good. New cards, PogChamp. New cards, PogChamp. It's time for us to talk about Deck Build Pack Crossover Breakers. So the Deck Build Pack Crossover Breakers lets you construct a deck with the included cards. It's the new Deck Build Pack. What do you think is going to be in Crossover Breakers? I'm thinking the retrain of Nobleman of Crossout. I'm thinking the retrain of Linkcross. I'm thinking the retrain of Breaker the Magical Warrior. I'm thinking the retrain of, I don't know. What's the crossover? Vanguard, Magic the Gathering, and One Piece. Oh, it would be really cool if it was like other IPs crossing over with Yu-Gi-Oh! What do you think are the most likely IPs that would cross over with Yu-Gi-Oh? Pokemon, Magic the Gathering, Flesh and Blood, right? No, it would be like Konami products, right? Castlevania. Wicked, apparently. FNAF. Oh, man. I would like it to be FNAF, but of course I just heard that Five Nights at Freddy's is going to be 5 pronouns at Freddy's. And they're going, instead of serving pizza, here we go.
Instead of serving pizza, they now just serve cunt.
Anyway, next up. I'll finish you in a bit with big booty sucking Be Back Sight. All right. Each time the card effect of a card other than BBS Big Back Sight is activated, you can place 1 access counter on this card. Monsters on your field gain 100 attack for each access counter on this card. If an access counter is placed on this card and the number of access counters reaches 10, you can return this card to the hand and set a continuous trap directly from your deck with an effect that special summons a monster, and the card set by this effect can be activated. What are we thinking here? This one's strange. What it's meant to get is you're finished, and the concept, I imagine, is that if it gets to 10, You're Finished is also online and just wins you the game. But this is a little different in that it can be triggered on your turn because it's a spell card. So you can get to like 9, and then your opponent's first effect enables you to trigger it and set a card, but getting You're Finished there sucks because only 1 card effect has been activated. So instead, I think we need to look at other cards that special summon themselves, or include an effect that special summons itself as a monster. And unfortunately, there are just not very many good ones. There's Statue of Anguish pattern, I guess. There's the Tiki Soul, the Tiki Curse. The new Apophis is like okay, I guess. Azurune's not bad. Azurune's like the new gold standard for what a trap monster has to even be considered remotely playable. There is another one coming out in info, so maybe that is going to help, but it's not even a soft once per turn. You can just keep setting. Well, it goes back to your hand. FTK. All right, let's see it. This is the funniest thing you could do, which is there's a significant amount of effects that just activate infinitely, but don't accomplish anything, that let you fire it a million times. But in order to do what exactly? Oh! In order to summon your whole deck because it can be activated the turn it's set. Okay. Okay. Now, this may shock you. I think this is okay. I think you're allowed to play an FTK that requires you to find this card, resolve Pendulum Call, and also have in your deck 10 billion bricks. I think that's okay. I think that's a Garnet ratio I'm comfortable with. BBS means both the slang "be back soon," but also bulletin board, the most infamous of which is 4-channel and 2-channel. I've never even heard of that, and are the most popular means of anonymous communication in Japan. I mean, that's probably true, right? But like setting the bar pretty low by saying anonymous communication. What's the other who else is even in that category? I miss forums. Every day I miss forums a little more. The forum version of this card triggers after 1, and you just get like 100 people named like Mario Gamer 87 being like, you need to kill yourself. Newgrounds used to have a BBS. The thing... I liked Newgrounds growing up. But they wanted to be cool so badly. And they just weren't. Next up. Okay, so these are the new guys that are in info. They're just like free agents. Are we calling them free agents now? Is this what we call cards that aren't part of an archetype? Free agents. Broomy. Okay. You can only use this card's name as an effect once per turn. Cannot be used as synchro material except for the synchro of a level 8 or lower monster. Reveal this in one other card in your hand. You can't special summon from the extra deck or declare attacks for the rest of the turn except with synchros. Special one of the revealed monsters, banish the other. This card's not good, but it does look kind of like a Pajama Sam character. Like, hold up. Let me... Tell me, like... Tell me these two are different characters, right? This is kind of like the same guy twice. Vaguely smug, inanimate object given life and a personality. Like he could show up in a humongous entertainment game and everyone would be like, yeah, that's just Broomy. All right, next up we have Menko Mori. All right, Menko is a Japanese children's game where square cards are thrown on the ground to try and flip other cards already on the ground over. We're going to name this card... Komoria's Bat. We're going to name this card Can't Sleep a Tiddlywink. I think that's the closest analog we have. Flip Bat. Okay, I hope we're not naming it Flip Bat. Up to thrice per turn, if your opponent normal or special summons a monster, you can target one of them. Toss a coin. It's peak. It's peak. It's peak. And if it's heads, change that monster to face up attack position. And if it's tails, change it to face down defense position. And then once per turn, if a monster is flipped face up or a face up monster is changed to face down, you can target one of them, switch. This one is almost good. It's almost like an actual good card. But unfortunately, if your opponent summons a monster in face-up attack position and you flip a heads, nothing happens. You can't correct it. Damn. Otherwise, it would be fun. That's why you get 3 chances. No, well, you can't. You can't use it twice on the same monster. Next up is Malipard. If this card is the only card in your hand, you can special summon it. If special summoned by its first effect, its attack becomes 25 until the end of your opponent's turn. What? If this card battles an opponent's monster, you take the battle damage they would have taken, and if you take damage from a battle involving this card, change its attack to 0. Then if you have 2,000 or less attack, its attack becomes 5,000. A lot of words on this card. I don't really understand why. I'm sure it's some sort of joke I'm not getting that works in Japanese. This is a wordplay on the May blues, a Japanese malaise affecting people in May who have started a new life, such as a new year in school or a job. They get depressed or anxious. What are we calling this card? I think... So... Fack Pillar? Okay, that's good. Depression Dog. Tired Tiger. Seasonal Depresslian. That's it. That's it. That's the one. Seasonal Depresslian. Oh, man. Okay. Next up is Trap Gatherer. The equipped monster gains 400 attack for each trap in your graveyard. After damage calc, when it destroys an opponent's monster by battle or inflicts battle damage, you can send this card to the graveyard, set a trap from your graveyard. If a face-up trap you control will be destroyed by a card effect, banish this card you control instead. Terrible. Awful. I do like that, yeah, Chad has figured it out. The contraption has finally been printed on a card. This shit is a doohickey, a Kids Next Door style weapon. This is actually, we were talking about earlier, the backyard scientist guy. This is what his looked like. And it looks about as safe and about as good. And finally, Interdimensional Matter Translocator. Oh, man. Even the locators are becoming trans. This is actually a callback to what? Interdimensional Matter Transporter. One of those cards that, like, reads like it's in Magic the Gathering, if you've ever seen it. I tried to break the shit out of that card back in the day. It banishes a card you control until the next turn, so you can use it to, like, skip detrimental end phase triggers. Ugh. I did so much stupid shit with that card back in the day. There's a significant amount of cards that read like that, or read like Donate, where you're just like, oh yeah, I'm doing something heinous with this. All right, next up. You can target a monster on the field, banish it, then return it to the field. If your opponent activates a card effect, target a face-up monster whose effects are negated, banish it, then return it to the field. And then before resolving an opponent's card effect that targets this face-up card, banish this card until the end phase of the next turn. This is a cool card. It is not good. So it, as an ignition, ports out one of your guys. Then if your opponent has negated one of your guys in a new chain afterwards, you can banish your guy and bring it back, which turns its effect back on. But of course, they just negated the effect, and it's probably a hard once per turn. And then if your opponent tries to kill this, then it blinks itself. I do like how they had to word it so that a spell card has a quick effect here. Before resolving an opponent's card effect that targets this face-up card, banish this card until the end phase of the next turn. It can't activate. It's very funny. But I don't think this is going to do anything, of course. Blink Baron? Oh. You guys know Blink Baron doesn't work, by the way. I hate to be the person and break the news to you, and I guess it doesn't matter because it's banned. But didn't you know that despite being a once per while this card is on the field, this card says you can only use the previous effect of Baron to Fleur once per turn. The negate is still a hard once, even though, like, it's crazy. If they lead on Imperm Baron, well, they'll never do that if you have this up unless they haven't read the face-up card. You know, actually... Next up. It's time for a magic show with Top Hat Hair. All right, so this guy is scary. He's an illusion. And as we all know, Chimera principles apply. What it requires for an illusion monster to be good, way different than what it requires for other monsters to be good. Illusion monsters can be good with almost nothing. You can only use the first and third effects of this card's name each once per turn. If this card is link summoned, this is a generic, you can set a continuous trap from your deck that has an effect that special summons itself as a monster. Also, this card cannot be used as link material this turn. If this card battles a monster, neither can be destroyed by that battle. If this card in the spell and trap zone is summoned to the monster zone, you can target a spell or trap your opponent controls, destroy it. Well, that's interesting. Is this what it's going to take for us to finally play the continuous? I mean, this is about as good as it gets in terms of continuous trap support. Generic guy who sets one from deck and has incidental synergy. And then we have Kagebushi, which is Silo Hat. Incredible name. More of this shit, please. Special summon this card as an effect monster with these effects. If it's special summoned, you can target face-up cards your opponent controls up to the number of illusions you control. Negate their effects until the end of the turn. If this card battles a monster, neither can be destroyed by that battle. Whoa. Are you fucking with me? Wow. So, Okay, so this doesn't work exactly the way you want. It's not an Omni negate. It negates in a new chain. So Dimax is true. It is one of the new negates that sucks. And yeah, I guess we probably shouldn't be talking this without the context of the Apophis from Photon Hypernova. Fuck off. So Apophis, the swamp deity, says during the main phase, special summon this card as a normal monster, 2K22. Then you can negate the effects of face-up cards your opponent controls up to the number of other continuous traps you control until the end of the turn. This is a negate that does work the way you want, but requires other guys to exist. So there is a possibility that this enables maybe not a... I would probably not say like a trap monster deck, but a deck that plays trap monsters, if that makes sense. Like maybe you play like this can search Paleos, right? Maybe you play like a significant amount of Paleos in like a tier deck. And maybe you splash for this card and the new Apophis. It can't search Paleos? Really? Continuous trap. Yeah, you're right. And then the last card is a Azuroon. Once per turn, when your opponent would special summon a monster while this is in your monster zone, send to the graveyard a continuous trap in your monster zone, special summon from the spell trap, negate the summon, and destroy the monster. So, like, these are, like, the only three good ones. So you would play, like, Silahat, New Apophis, Azuroon, and then an engine that allows you to consistently get to Kagahushi. Yeah, something's coming up here. And notably, I think this card, Top Hat Hair, is worth considering in every deck. Like, if you're just, like, it's a generic. There's a lot of decks, Snake Eyes, for instance, that just go through a generic on their way to their end board. And if it can convert to something that sort of interacts with an opponent, here's Silohat, especially out of the board, it's great to just beat cards that are brought in to beat you. It like this card could theoretically trade for floodgates. I don't know, man. It's got me thinking about it. Can't be used as link material the turn you use the effect. Okay, well then it would have to be like the last thing you do. But again, that's also completely fine. I don't know. This card, unlike any of the other shit we read today, I think has implications. Can you turn... What is this? Can you turn the summon... Can you summon the set monster the turn it's set? No. This card in Snake Eye is very funny because summoning the Snake Eyes from the spell trap zone does trigger the last effect. Oh, I thought it said if this card in the spell trap zone. What the fuck? That's funny. That's so funny. Okay, very last thing I'll talk about. We now have alt arts for all the people in the branded storyline. For those of you that don't know, we already had what's her name? Albaz and Ecclesia. Let me see if I can find those. But now we have Aluber and who is this? Cartesia? Quem? It's one of the two. So a lot of people have been posting about Booba. Fine. I understand that post. This card looks so fucking good. I love the like 10,000 hands coming off out of the back. That's the what? 666 demons. It's so good. The thing that I don't like is this. I don't like him. I think he looks like shit. This was clearly drawn by someone who just does not have the affinity for Aluber. Does not find Aluber attractive in the same way that I do. Hater, fake gay. No, I'm sorry. This doesn't clear OG Aluber print. The token is still peak? Yeah. Hold up. How am I getting a this guy onto a an Aluber print? That's what I'm looking at. There he is. The Story of White. Where's the other two? Here are the other two. Cute. Whose head is this? What the fuck? I really like Ecclesia, but I'm not fond of Albaz. I like Albaz, if only because of the Spriggans on his shoulder. These are after they leave Golconda. Yeah. It's Garginual. Wait, it's Garginual's head? Okay, and what's the little... What's the, like, lightning axe? What is that? It's a hammer. What axe? The little lightning stuff here in the head. What is it? A piece of mirror jade? No, it is not. This is a piece of mirror jade. It's runic tip. Oh, yeah, for sure. It's just Kit shit. Kit just made something. All right, sure. That's the blade from Iris. She always had lightning. Thank you. It's Sprite yellow. I also like that she's got the wings. What are the wings for exactly? They're just like... You know what they look like is Subterra Behemoth Fiendess's behemoth form wings. For being cute. Oh, I see. She came back wrong? Oh, did she actually? Oh, I see. The horns and the wings are because she didn't come back all the way right. That's cute. All right, let's do the fusions real quick. Okay, so Albion is Fallen of Albaz and who? It's just him, right? It was just him. Okay. This one's not real. Albion the Sanctifier. This is Albaz and Ecclesia, right? Mirror Jade is Albaz and the Ice Jades, right? One of the Ice Jades. Yeah, Cosmulture. Thank you. Lubellion is Fallen of Albaz and Aluber? No, this is just Aluber. Yeah, this is just Aluber. Okay. Then who is Albalenidus? I really have no idea. This is Albaz and Aluber. Oh, what the fuck? This happened? This is Aluber trapping Albaz inside himself. But he got better, I guess. Despian Quiritis. This is... no one. This is not anyone. This is just Fleur. Sprind is not a... The Sprind is a machine. And Fallen of Albaz is sitting in the machine. This is not really a fusion, if you ask me. Who the fuck is Brigrind? Oh, I didn't realize Brigrind... I've never seen the high res of this. He just has Ecclesia on him. This is Albaz and a Tri-Brigade. Oh, I didn't even know he could do that. Damn. Okay, Titanclad is Albaz and Fleur? No, this is just Albaz. Okay, wait. I thought that Albion was just Albaz. Oh, it's the Dogmatica Nexus? What's the Nexus? The portal. Okay, I got you. Rindbroom. This is also a machine. Again, Albaz is just hanging out on Rindbroom. This is just he's chilling. I can't believe he never had sex with Kit. He had sex with every other person. He had sex with Shureg. He didn't have sex with Kit. That's crazy. And then Albion is just him. He did it off screen, I guess. Kit's taken by what? Sargass? Come on. And then The other branded fusion is Garginual, right? Oh my god. I'm never going to find this shit. There it is. Granginol is Cartesia and just a bunch of guys, right? There's a bunch of fucking dudes in here. It's Quiritis and Cartesia. No, it's Cartesia and the 665 souls. Oh, okay, I got you. Wait. So who's the person in front of Garginual? That's Cartesia. Well, then she's not a part of the dragon. That's Quem. Quem and Cartesia are two different people, right? Zoom in, she's made out of the same energy. I see. Not exactly. Quem is the spirit guiding Cartesia. Shut the fuck up. Okay, this is you're right, it is the same person. And then Lulu Walilith. Lulu Walilith is just Fleur, right? Yeah. Fleur is alive, I believe. Fleur is very dead. Like, clearly dead. She got better. She's alive in Quem. Oh, yeah, for sure. I guess that's fair. So they're just going to let Quem live. You know what would be cool is if after the events of the Dogmatica storyline, Kit just showed up with Sargass and just iced Quem. Was like, sorry. I mean, like, obviously we can't let you live. Just killed her. That would be nice. Sargass is dead. No! No! Is he actually? Oh, man. I really liked Sargass Kit as a couple. No, he's alive. Oh, thank God. Regulus is dead, not Sargass. Yeah, I was like, doesn't he turn into the big Sargass? He dies after champion? No! No! That can't be true. I refuse to believe it. Sargass is Quem. No, he doesn't. What? He doesn't. Not canon. Fallen of Argyros holds his necklace. Wait, so who is Fallen of Argyros? Fallen of Argyros is red and blue and jet and Sargass. And what is the armor? Sprind and it's just shit, man. It's just stuff. Look at Blink Out. Oh. Okay, wait, hold up. I've just received information in a DM. Titanclad is just Albaz. Brigrind is Albaz transformed by the presence of the Tri-Brigade. Sprind is just a machine. Albion is Albaz himself. Coritus is the armor. Lubellion is a Luber after taking Albaz's power. Mirajade is Albaz and the Ice Jades. Albalendidus is Lubellion plus Mirajade. Thank you. And Rindbroom is also a machine. We're learning much today in this chat. We're learning a great deal. Mirajade is also part Chungus. Okay, we're all part Chungus. Titanclad is transformed by the Dogmatica brand. That one's wrong. Oh. Okay, let's make hold up. Let's make a document. Okay. We have Albaz here, and here we have Aluber, Quem, Shureg, nondescript, gay sex. We have Cartesia. We have Fleur-de-Lis. We have Lubellion. Lubellion's not a guy, right? Lubellion is an Aluber. We have Ecclesia. We have Kit. We have Freddy. Bonnie. Chica. And Foxy. Okay. So Albaz and Aluber. This is Albalendidus. But also is like the... Yeah, that's it. And then okay. Albaz Quem is... This never happens, does it? Albaz Shureg is Brigrind. Nondescript gay sex. This goes over here. Quem and Foxy, Chica, Bonnie, and Freddy. This is Granginual. Albaz and Cartesia. That is Gimmick, Puppet, Nightmare. Albaz and Fleur-de-Lis. That's got to be... Use this one. This is problematic because of an age gap. We have Kit and Albaz. And Ecclesia. This is the Three Amigos. And then we have Kit and Sargas. And they're dead. And then we have Sargass and the Five Nights at Freddy's cast up here. And this is how you get Fallen of Argos, William Afton. And then we have... Oh, fuck, we forgot the Ice Jades. So, okay, Albaz and the Ice Jade is... Fuck. Move the Ice Jade over here. That's Mirror Jade. And then the Sprite. Where's the... What do you mean the Sprite? The Sprite doesn't do anything. The Sprites are in Argos? You're right, yeah. The Sprites are in Fallen of Argos. And Ecclesia and Kit are not friends. And then they literally are friends. Okay, hold up. Cartesia and Ecclesia, these are the same person, right? Like this? This works, right? This is a correct interpretation of what's going on there. Okay, which... Yes. All right, good. Where is Quem, though? Oh, fuck, where is Quem? Quem is the first saint and is removed from Cartesia after they defuse Granginal, right? Don't forget White Relic. No, White Relic is Quem. It's the same person, right? Yes, okay. And then okay, we haven't yet done Fleur de Lis. Albaz and Fleur de Lis is Titaniclad, kind of. And then Fleur de Lis is also 1/666th of Cartesia, right? And then I think this actually makes sense, right? Is there anything? Oh, and Lulu Lilith, but like that doesn't mean anything. It's just her. Oh, there's two Fleur de Lises. Oops. Fleur de Lis and Fleur de Lis makes Lulu Lilith. Okay. What about the Therions? They're already here. Sargass. Sargass is a puppet, though? What? Sargass is the Spriggans? Huh? No, he's the... No? Sargass is a guy. He is a Spriggan. Sargass is Springtrap. Yeah, it's true. Here, I did it for you. All right, here we go. Thanks, Dyer. This is like clearly not true, by the way. This is true. This is true. This is true. This is not an auspitus. It's literally not. I don't think there's a club's relationship actually in the original branded lore. Me and Dyer did the same thing. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Wait, the first three are okay. See, that's the thing, is that I don't think there's a club's relationship for the last one. Wait, where the fuck does Gold Golgonda? I love the Albaz lore because it's like focused around these 3 or 4 characters, and then there's like, and then there was a big snake, and it's like, oh, is the big snake like part of anything? It's like, no, they just were fighting in the same zone as a big snake. Wait, does the great sand serpent of Gold Golgonda have the fucking Despia holes on him? Hold up. What the fuck? Why does he have the Despia holes on him? It's the reanimated serpent. He was brought back from the void? He fuses with long. Oh, check the trivia. You got it. This monster is the former sovereign of the Sword Soul, expelled by Chungus. The Abyss Dragon Sword Soul is this monster, and yeah, I know this. Qixing Longwan. I know this one. Several holes suggest the Dogmatica Church is responsible for its corruption. Another hole appears in the card's artwork emerging from the sand, and he's coming out of that portal. Wow, I didn't realize he had all those holes on him. All right. Before we finish, let's rate the tribes of the branded storyline in terms of most to least effective. So we've got Sprites, Spriggans, Therions, Tri-Brigade, Dogmatica, Sword Soul, Ice Jade, the Gaze. Who else? Who else showed up here? The Despia? The Despia are the Dogmatica, right? No, they're not. Why did I say that out loud? That's like not true. Bestial, Despia. Is that it? Branded? Branded is just the one guy, right? So Sprites, we led Sprites. This is all of them, right? Okay. So number one most effective guys have got to be the Spriggans, right? They like Okay, who's the shittiest guys? Who is the least effective, shittiest guys? Probably the Dogmatica, right? I feel like the Dogmatica did not do too much. The Therions? Yeah, the Therions did not do a goddamn thing. Therion's at the bottom. The Bestials did not do a goddamn thing. Ice Jade. No, Ice Jade did a number of things, right? Aren't they responsible for Mirror Jade? That was a big deal. Okay, that's not really fair because they did all die for their corpses to be used, but okay, we'll put Ice Jades at the bottom. Sword Soul did nothing. Sword Soul did do nothing. You're right. Okay. The Bestials we're going to put in the mid tier because I guess they did do something at the end. Then we got did the sprites do much? They really didn't, did they? They gave some technology, but they didn't do a whole lot. Right? The Spriggans, they did a shitload. Tri-Brigade did a shitload. Dogmatica did do a lot, but, like, didn't they just you know what? I'm going to take out Despia. I'm going to keep Dogmatica and Despia in the same one, because it's the same thing, right? Move Despia, like, right here. Take out Dogmatica. Okay. The Spriggans did a shitload, but I don't think I think number one has to be Tri-Brigade. Tri-Brigade did everything. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy how important just 5 random dudes were. It's great. It's like, yeah, we're up against a 666 generational, like, Bene Gesserit breeding program. Ancient psychic powers. You know, we've got these wizards with the capacity to end life as we know it. We have these extra dimensional religious beings, but no one can conquer 5 random ass guys. Like, just, what if we had 5 random guys? One has a gun. They can afford 1 gun between the 5 of them. Just 5 random ass guys, and they do. They clean them. D&D party, let's go. Who dies in Tri-Brigade? I think Shureg lives. Farajit lives. Kit obviously lives. I think they all live. Doesn't one of the little ones die? Like Nerval or something stupid? Fractal dies. Well, that's bleak. But I don't really care about that. What happens to Bear Broom? Well, Bear Broom is a machine. McCurrier dies. Okay, it's a drone, so problematic that you'd want it to live. 7 guys clear. There are 7 Tri-Brigades. Rugal never shows up after the first part of the story, so he's probably dead. Maybe he just left. He had to go visit his family. Dogmatica is its own thing because there are Dogmaticas that are not Despias. Oh! Fuck, good point. What happened to Theo? Where is Theo? He died. He had gay sex. Dead. He's in Golden Sword Soul? No shot. Wait. That is so funny. Yeah, the two assholes who couldn't be fucked with the rest of the storyline just became Golden Sword Soul. That's so funny. It's Theo and Aiden. That's so funny. Yeah, I mean, there he is. He's just a guy. It's so funny that they were like, oh, yeah, our religion was a lie. All right, we're just going to do Sword Soul shit from now on. Is there no Doug today? I think that Doug is not around. Rip. Tag two blokes who do fuck all. You know what? Actually, I'm making that post right now. All right, time for you to see how the magic happens. Stealing content from chat. You all steal enough from me. Many of you aren't even subscribed. Okay, this is a pretty small picture. Surely we can get a larger picture than this. Look at this. This is the filler episode of MBT streams. I'll be honest with you. Tuesdays are the filler episode for sure. Okay, that's better. Now let's go. Oh, good. There's already a Theo render. I was lucky. See if we can line it up with the text so it looks like it isn't just cut off. There's him. And then where's the other guy? There's no way we're getting a render of this. Yeah, he's too busy. The fuck? Show them all. Where is he? What the fuck? All right, and then let's try it. Ready? Here we go. It did not work at all. Wow, it did not work at all. Ah, fuck. All right, time to do a little manual. Oh, that really cut his head off. I'm trying not to cut his little hair off. All right, we'll go in with something cleaner in a second. Oh, nope. This over here. This over here. Yeah, that could be better. All right, let's bring the brush size down. DMs, I sent you it. How do you have this? What the fuck? She just look what she just sent me. I was about to spend 5 minutes cutting this guy out. Look what she just sent me. Oh, did remove.bg get it? Damn. I should check next time. That's good. And then what's our caption going to be? Pick up? Yeah, why not? Fuck it. This stream's already gone off the rails. Yo.
a question. Seeing as how you're doing fuck all right now, that's not a reference to the meme. Tuesday streams are, you're just kind of chilling, huh?
Well, usually we have Doug, and he's not around today, so...
Yeah, yep. This has been, what has this been, 2 hours now of just talking about dick fuck nothing?
Yeah.
Yo, I need to steal content from you. Is that
Yeah,
cool?
what's up? Yeah, of course. What do you need?
Oh, I was just, so I did that argument thread, and it turned out to be kind of like a Twitter thread video, sort of, kind of, and I didn't want to just, like, post that, so...
Why
I
not?
wanted to ask
I do that all the time.
Look, hey man, I'm just double checking, you know?
Oh, you're touching base with me because you don't want to steal the concept of a Twitter thread?
The concept of a Twitter thread video, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, buddy.
Okay, thank you.
I
Thank
stole it
you.
from
Hey, I'm
Jack's
just doing my
Films
due
back in the
diligence
day.
as a content creator. What did you say?
I stole it from Jack's Films. Yesterday, I asked you, what's your favorite hashtag synchro monster?
Look, I don't know. I figured you stole it from somebody because that's what the YouTube content Ouroboros just does. But you know what? You're the closest.
Check out this
person
amazing
in my-
reply Peeps got. I got blocked. Whoever posted this blocked me.
Wait, with what amazing reply? Hold on, I can't even
You
see
replied,
it.
"You are so goated for this."
What the fuck did I say?
That's just Twitter being weird. Is it actually? I'm going to open it in another tab and see if I'm actually blocked or not. I don't want to put this person on blast.
What did I say?
No, I'm blocked. Yeah.
Oh, I remember. So I posted about what the hell was it? I posted about, Tenpai, of course.
Yeah.
And then somebody like came into the thread and they were like, Tenpai is super important. Like Tenpai is extremely like a very pivotal part. And they're like, oh wait, I'm realizing this is a Yu-Gi-Oh thing and not actually about Mahjong. I'm talking about Mahjong. Goodbye. And I was like, oh, this is goated. This is the best.
I don't know what you're about. This tweet randomly showed up on my timeline. I have no context, but as a Mahjong player, Tenpai is really, really important. Follow-up tweet. Oh, it's apparently Yu-Gi-Oh! I have no opinion. I'll see myself out.
It's the best.
That's so good. I bet they blocked me for that reason. They're like, this person will not shut up about Tenpai, but they're not talking about anything.
I only want Mahjong content.
What does
good for them
Mahjong
for
content
catering
really
the
look like? You know?
Apparently, Tenpai is very important. You know?
It's like poker content. Damn.
Yeah.
Two pair. Whoa. Full house.
No, so that was a YouTube rabbit hole I went down a little bit. I was watching like do you ever get invested into a YouTube rabbit hole of something that you
Yeah,
not
do I
yourself?
ever? No, actually
Yeah,
I've never done that. Here, let me play Yu-Gi-Oh in the background so I don't get banned.
Yeah.
Here, I'll just mindlessly grind to master while we're doing this.
There you go. So like one YouTube rabbit hole that I got stuck in was World Stars Poker. You ever like there's like World Stars Texas Hold'em where there's like 5 pros at the table, but then there's one like rando that they bring in. And like I love that shit. Those videos are so fun to watch because it's some like newbie that's like playing against a bunch of pros, but it turns out sometimes they're just incredibly fucking good at Texas Hold'em. It's great content.
I got on the subject of poker rabbit holes, I got into the card counting rabbit hole. Have you been in here yet?
Oh yeah.
Oh man, they're so good.
No.
It's like my favorite.
I'm at the gym right now.
It's my favorite fucking shit on YouTube. It's like this British guy. It's like the same couple of guys. It's this British guy. He's like, oh fuck, hero. But it's this British guy, and he's just like, yo, oh fuck off. It's okay. I can beat you with a Veiler. I know what to do against this deck. who like talks about card counting, and he's like, yeah, in most U.S. states it's legal. So what we do is my friends and I will like get disguises.
Oh my god.
And they'll put on disguises and go count cards, and because it's not illegal, like when it happens when they go somewhere and do it, Ferris pitching Ferris, that's rich. They go, oh, you know what's actually interesting? If they shotgun this this mask change. Oh, actually, they can beat the Veiler by using the mask change. I just realized.
Oh, did they already add mask change?
Yeah, that's a problem. But is Veiler or no mask change, or it's just one person? So here I probably have to wait to Veiler the.
I mean, it's kind of nice.
I actually
to can mask change here because you get to start with the Fenrir, and Fenrir just outs the Dark Law.
Yeah, I'm holding for the link too, I think. Anyway, so
yeah,
what happens is because it's not illegal, people will the owner of the place will come back you off and be like, "Hey, you need to head out." And so he just like has a camera on and will record these like fucking Montana casino owners being like, "You need to get the fuck out of my casino right now. You need to get out." It's so funny.
That is the most YouTube rabbit hole kind of content ever. It's like you have no stake in this game, but it's just like, I wonder what happens when somebody does get caught doing this. And then you just then you get stuck watching random YouTube clips of it for like 3 hours. Oh. There's like nobody else in this gym right now. I have this gym all to myself, and I'm just yapping right now.
Wow, they're actually doing it. All right, sure. So no, I'm trying to think of the stupidest YouTube rabbit hole I went down recently. I got really into like trad wife Twitter shorts for a little while.
Oh, so good.
YouTube shorts rather. They are fantastic.
Yeah.
It's just I don't want to like imply anything. I don't think that the women in these like hate their life, but they sure sound like they do.
I know. Some people really like it though.
The one that I've gotten into, what the fuck? Why did they do that? Oh, they're gonna Mally and then search here. Okay, I get it. The one that I got really into recently was have you ever done they haven't normaled, so they can get denier here. The pavement guys.
Oh yeah.
So, Chad, if you're unfamiliar, usually when you go into a YouTube Shorts algo deep dive, a lot of the people who are doing it are like they're like savants, you know? Like the I got into the people who like shear cow hooves. I got really into.
Cleaning rugs is the big one.
Yeah, cleaning rugs, it's fantastic. The food ones, of course, are great. Just a significant amount of like, oh, okay, here's someone who's good at their craft, right? Just like doing it.
Yeah.
But what I love about the pavement guys is they're terrible. Like literally all of the pavement ones I've seen is like you watch it and then you look at all the comments and they're like, you have destroyed this house forever. It's so funny. So I was watching this one the other day, and he was like, "Yeah, so today we're doing a gravel driveway." And first off, who is like, "I need a gravel driveway"?
No one. Don't ever do that. Oh my god.
So here's what I do: we take the gravel and we put it down, and then we put a porous substance in between that allows water to permeate through, and then we tamp gravel on top with a steamroller as well. And everyone goes, by putting the layer of gravel on the bottom, the water will now pour through the porous membrane and immediately hit a solid layer of rock. You have permanently sealed this house. And all the comments are like, I've been doing this for 20 years. What you're doing should have you lose your license. Like, it's just all these people that are like, this could be construed as a crime in some jurisdictions. Like, and he's like, he's in the comments like, I don't see the problem. What's the issue?
I am reporting you to the gravel driveway coalition.
I love it's so funny because like even the mowing, like the one thing I love about the mowing guys are like, oh, I just don't know what to say about them. What the fuck? Three sets? What the fuck? 3 cards is hero setting. 3 mask changes right now.
No, it's probably mask change.
This is an
Favorite
insane
hero?
opener.
The one, it helps a lot.
Lead divine set. My good
favorite
pal.
contact, whatever it is.
Favorite contact is what? It just pops cards, right?
I think something like that, yeah. I don't know. I do not know any of the hero combos because now it's turned into a deck that plays for 5 minutes that makes these new cards that I just haven't read.
Yeah. Even I don't know the new hero cards. I don't know the favorite contact line. It's been a while.
I think it does just summon a big dude that gets to like 7,000 attack and pops 3 cards when it's summoned.
It used to be DP Darklaw. That's when I tapped out. But like now what they do, yeah, is they go set up favorite contact, then they activate favorite contact and summon a guy who pops 3. It's like, okay, that's pretty good. I'm not going to lie. Oh, why would you do that? Now I don't even have to go combat. Suck my fucking cock, you dude. Oh my god.
That's awesome. That's
Suck
so
my
good.
dick and balls. It is imperm. They are going to force me to go combat.
Ouch. I think you lose this one.
No, I'm fine.
Yeah, you just wanted.
that Snake Eye Flamberge in the infirm column. No!
Oh, yeah, your Flamebird is negated. Get owned. Why does Darklaw only have 18 defense?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Wait, this
Vita.
trigger's here.
Why
Wait,
did
I don't
you
know
do
what I'm
this?
doing. I'm so stupid.
We're talking about lawn guys on YouTube, and you just forget
No,
how to
wait.
play
I did do this right. I'm like, wait, am I dumb? No, I fucking planned this. I do this all the time. I like make a play around something, and then it goes off, and I go, man, I'm dumb. Why didn't I?
Yeah.
Okay, so the problem with this is going to be, oh, if that Dark Law was gone, we could win here. Different attributes, we have 2, so they pop unicorn. Alright, and now we go Wanted Sinful Spoils and we win. Here's they reveal the last card is Ash Blossom.
Is Peeps dying? No, Peeps is at the gym.
Alright, we lose. Boy, that was annoying.
Yep.
No,
Yay.
I got really into the have you ever watched the people doing bentos?
Yeah, like bento boxes?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I got really into one very specific creator who was always making bento boxes that like for her husband, and she was like, I cut the carrots into fun little star shapes, and all the comments were always like, do you expect your husband to be like, oh boy, star shaped carrots? Like this guy's got to go to work. And she was always like super mean she was like, fuck you, you know, and people were like super mean to her, and finally she got pregnant and she had a kid. And like day 1 of the child being on solid food was like the greatest day of this woman's life. She's like, finally someone appreciates my stupid fucking cutting tomatoes into little shapes.
Listen, if my wife made me a bento box with star-shaped carrots in it, I would fall in love more than I already am.
It's like, I should hope that you...
Look, sometimes it's nice to have a little joy about things once in a while. Notorious joy lover Peeps Yu-Gi-Oh!
She was like sending him to work with like dino nuggets every day. Come on. At some point you gotta draw a line.
Oh my gosh, they probably weren't actually dino nuggets.
No,
Maybe
they
it was,
were like
chicken.
straight up dino nuggets. She was really big about having the French fries that are smiley faces.
Those are okay, alright. I would actually prefer healthy food.
It took like it took me like 7 of these to get away from her side, but after like the 7th consecutive one where she's sending him with like a kid cuisine, I'm like, all right, hold up. Like, at some
Yeah,
point-
okay, there is a problem here. Eventually, my ass is gonna want real food. But you know what? I would go nuts over the star-shaped carrots.
Yeah.
I would love that shit. Yeah.
You know what YouTube shorts piss me off? The ones that are cooking New York strips the same way every video while a guy does unfunny jokes. Oh my god. The cooking YouTube short algorithm, some of them are really good and some are like insufferable. That Senyai Grubs guy, I look upon him the same way that you would look upon like a cat that is pissed on the fucking ground. What was that? They just revealed Camellius? I can't take it. It's too fucking Reddit.
Yeah, no,
And-
it's tough because YouTube Shorts, and you know how I am with this. YouTube Shorts have like the smallest window of play
Yeah.
of being insanely good or unbelievably cringe.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have a lot of wiggle room there, buddy. You got to stick to the script and make it good. Because if you deviate just a little bit, it's over.
I can't stand that guy. I can't stand the fucking Japanese fast food guy. That guy, I can't take him.
Oh, no. Yeah, I know.
Let me see if I can find, there's one guy who I recently started watching that I really do like, Chad. Rather than
the sort of mode of thinking I have about YouTube Shorts is you are guilty until proven innocent. Like,
Yeah.
if you post a YouTube short, you are the devil. Unless I determine that it's a good YouTube short, and then you're fine.
Where do I end up?
Some of the 1 minute overviews are actually pretty good. So you're doing a good job.
Thank you. I agree.
Just stay on the right course.
We agree. What's the food guy? God, he's Latinx. He has like a. Sometimes he puts a little Oh, here he is.
Here's how to turn.
Jose El Cook. Oh my God, he's so good. He's incredible. All right, good game. It's just like doesn't want to play through.
What the
backseat.
fuck? You opened double Flamberge.
Yeah, no, the hand had Flamberge, and then I went backseat, and the first draw was Flamberge, and I was like, boy, I hope they just concede. I really do not have.
Have you played against Mutzperly on Master Duel? I haven't touched that shit ever since Barone and Baron de Fleur got banned. I'm like, there ain't no fucking way I'm playing this game.
I don't know why you care. All you do is play Earth Machine. I saw you doing new format testing, and you were like, let's test how Earth Machine plays.
Hey, it's fun. I was cooking. That deck is probably the most fun version of the deck that I've built.
Well, this is bad.
And probably the best. What?
This is bad. I actually don't have anything to do with this hand. Are people mad at me for saying Latinx? Calm down, gringos. It's just a Latinx meme.
Can't say that, white baby.
I think I'm just going Baron pass here, which is like such a whack ass play, but like I don't have another play, so.
Nah, ease is the way of the sauce. I was testing a bunch with half miss too. We were all figuring out how to best play stuff post lead. Do you know, it's very funny. One of the worst support cards that Earth Machine ever got is now extremely good in the Tenpai matchup.
What the? Whoa! What are they doing? Do I maxi this under the assumption that I could potentially draw playable? I've already used my normal, so I'm looking for a way to witch or a way to poplar. I'm gonna try it. Why not?
I mean, why wouldn't you maxi?
Because
You didn't already
I
use
want to
the
maxi
Baron
next
again,
turn.
did you? Why do you care?
Not exactly what I'm looking for.
Wait, just push it into the back row.
Well, I mean, I may.
Fuck you gonna do with it now? Might as well get it in there.
Despian Tragedy. They're going Rhinoheart. Oh my god, they're playing under my Maxi. That's fine. All this is okay. Go get a Luber. Send half.
I guess you would still push back the tier cache, right? I mean, it's probably going to get fused away at this point. I guess you just let them play.
Yeah, I mean,
just keep subversion for what they summon.
One of these days, I'm gonna fucking find the witch shit. Called by the Havness? No, I'm letting it happen. Oh my god.
No, they're under Maxi. Might as well just let them play.
That was Havness Cartesia, by the way. They're making Granginol. That shit is gonna be very exciting to push backwards.
That is true.
All right, that was cool. I think I'm actually baroning here, targeting the tier cache because I need to draw some more cards. Oh, GCD and I are on the same. We're on the same wavelength here. Oh, they hit Shiren. Yes, I'm a genius. Oh fuck! They hit.
So stupid, man.
They hit Cartesia as well. That's annoying. Drago Stapelia. We did it! Finally!
Yeah,
Witch! We did it! Sometimes the greatest combo is... Yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter. He's going to the back row. I can't believe we got away with this, dog.
Yeah, the Predator counter negate doesn't apply if Dragostapelia is off the board, right?
That is correct.
Right? Okay. I thought so. I couldn't remember, though.
Finally! Combo! This game is so good. Holy fuck. Tier player, think about the game challenge. Tier players, they just want to go, baby. They're like, it's time to fucking go. Oh my god, tell me the last card in hand is Nibiru. Wait, Baron is level 1. Does it get boosted by the field spell? It's not a fire, but that would be very funny.
I will say, I was of the opinion that Kit Kalos had to be banned and needed to stay banned. But then I played with Kit Kalos a little bit, and I get it. Like, I'm not saying it should be legal in the TCG, but oh man, I do kind of get it.
Yeah, no, it's unfortunately everyone is like, this deck just is so fucking annoying when they play against tier. Then they play with it with Kit, and they go, ah man. I understand. Yeah.
Like it is just too good, but like, man, I do get it now.
Can I please stop drawing like this on the... This is so crazy. They're just handing me these games. I don't think I could have crafted a better 5-card hand than this. Maxi, Ash Blossom, Diabellstar, Pressured Planet Wraithsoth, Bonfire. Legitimately, I do not think it is possible for me to lose this game. What the fuck was that? My turn, Maxi? Is there something they know that I don't? Oh my god, whoa. It's fucking Illusion.
Oh shit, okay.
It's Captain Disillusion. Alright, chat, I'm gonna show you why I stopped playing Illusion. Ready? Oh my, whoa, my god. Hey, I'll ash that, sure.
Wait, no, wait for the Perfumet.
Well, what, huh?
Oh wait, no, sorry. I thought they, my bad. Never mind.
Yeah, that's right.
For whatever reason, I thought that was Mirror Sword. Just ignore me.
I know, yeah, no, because they added Mirror Sword. They were like, and now that I've added Mirror Sword, we're going to play around Ash by summoning a monster that loses to Ash. Not our Link Karibo! Call that the TCG hit. All right, good turn, everybody.
You think
All right.
we're gonna do something about hand traps on the TCG?
Because
every deck is playing like 20 of them now.
You know, I don't know. I think them like doing these are hand traps you can't play with other hand traps is an attempt to do that, but like
I like that idea. Yeah,
they will have to do something more than that.
they will. They will. Well, because it does just.
That's cool.
It is the unfortunate thing that I do like hand traps by design, but the fact that engines are getting smaller and smaller means that decks are just going to put in more and more hand traps, and the games are just going to all inevitably turn to hand trap wars, which I think is kind of boring.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
That was like really annoying for them. I feel kind of bad. Like that was like the perfect 5-card hand.
I wish we could just go back to Power of the Elements design philosophy.
Which is what?
You know? Just like, you know how the decks, even like Sprite and on-release tier, like they played very differently, but they still, like, yeah, Sprite had a bit of room for non-engine, but it wasn't just like a 1-card combo deck, you know? I guess you could argue that Starter was a 1-card combo, but like...
No, I see what you're saying. You think the deck should be forced to play X amount of engine?
I do, yeah.
Oh, fuck. I don't have any hand traps and I'm playing against RDA. Let's talk about obsessive Uvia loop. Would you?
Did your engine play through the RDA end board? Probably, right?
No, they make Calamity. I think we're just dead.
RDA doesn't really do that.
I don't know what they do. I literally have no idea.
They set up Hot Red and like Dispatter with Red Zone and Fiendish Golem.
Okay, I can play through that.
Red Dragon Archfiend is a very cool deck. That's probably the only Synchro deck that I really think is cool. Gets to make Dispatter, still plays the Bestial engine, sets up Regain. Like, oh, it's so cool.
Ugh. Bought a bunch of stuff at Target yesterday.
Yeah.
I was It was a very eventful trip. I have never spoken to so many people in a Target before. But it was like I went out to go to Target. This is like a 90 minutes of my day on a random Monday, right? And
Okay,
I go there
sure.
and I get there and I just finished all my finals and I'm like, okay, time to make a bunch of impulse buys. You know, that's my therapy.
Very cool. Yep.
Well, one thing that I've wanted for a while, and I was gonna get it for my birthday, but I was like, I'll just get it now. You know, I don't like having to wait for this type of stuff. Is now that I'm cooking a lot, I wanted like a really nice like chef's knife.
Oh yes.
And you know, obviously, I'm not gonna get super good stuff from Target, but better than what we have, which is the like put it in the dishwasher knives. And so
I mean, Target will surprise you sometimes.
yeah, so I'm sitting in front of their like knife collection, and they have like 5 or 6 that I'm like, oh, this is kind of interesting. And so I'm sitting like with my hand on my hip, and this older black lady comes up to me, and she goes, "Oh, I see you're making our move." And I was like, "What?" She's like, "Women, we take so long at stores, and the reason is because we put our hand on our hip." And we just sit there and ponder for a little bit. You're using our move. And I was like, it's a good move. I gotta be honest. I you know, I took note. I'm gonna make it happen. And we were like laughing about it. And she's like, oh, God bless you. God bless you. I hope you have a great day and stuff. And I'm like, oh yeah, thank you. You know, I was like, you could just call me Fruity Lady. I know what's going on. It's fine. So I'm not going to argue with you about it.
That's true. She clocked you as Fruity.
It was, yeah,
She
and she let me
fruity
know, too. She was like, I know what you are.
Yeah.
But it was
Yeah.
funny. So then I'm checking out, and the guy at Target, I'm buying enough stuff that I can't use the personal checkout. I have to go talk to a guy. And
Right.
this guy starts checking me out and immediately starts riffing. And I'm like, you know what? I'm in a mood. Let's riff. And so we were just like riffing and chatting, and it was a lot of fun. And I'm like, wow, this is great. I talked to 2 people today. That's crazy. So I'm driving home, right?
Isn't that kind of nuts that, like, right now, and we've talked about this in the pod a lot too, but, like, human civilization has now reached a point where we're so atomized that, like, it's a rarity and a nicety to have, like, just human interaction with people you don't know. Which is like, man, I love that stuff.
Not to get like anti-woke or whatever, but like hanging out with Jillian a lot has made me realize that in terms of just people coming up to you and saying shit at stores, women and men have completely different experiences. Where like,
oh, that's true.
Jillian will talk to and talk with every single person she meets, but there's like an 80% like chance when someone sees me, they clock me as like a threat. And I'm like, that feels bad. Come on.
Yeah.
I'm just a fruity little guy.
I mean,
oh, okay.
yeah.
Why don't I just shoot myself then, you fucking maxi ass having bitch? Damn, this hand could have played through it too.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Maxi.
No, so I was happy I got to talk. I'm gonna play through it, whatever. I was happy I got to talk to people. I was like, oh yeah, this is fun. And it's like, well, you know, actually, maybe things are gonna be all right, right? And
yeah.
So I'm driving home, and it's a nice day. I have my windows rolled down, and I'm sitting in traffic because it's right before rush hour. So I'm like beating the rush hour traffic home. And this like guy in a Ford like F-250 has his windows rolled down and says to himself the N-word 3 times in rapid succession. He's like, he's a white guy, of course. I'm not gonna say the N-word, chat. Should I say it? Should I say the N-word? No, I'm not gonna say the N-word. Let me think of a similar word that okay. I'm going to say carrot instead of the N-word, but with the cadence that this guy said it. So he's sitting in his car looking to himself, and he goes, carrot, carrot, carrot. And I like whip my head around, and I'm like, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
And he doesn't notice me or anything, so I'm like, okay, whatever. But it's just like, he just is saying it. And I was like, oh, okay. All right.
Never mind. Maybe.
And so yeah, on the way home, I'm like, okay, never mind. It's the world is fucking destroyed. Hard R. It was the hardest R I have heard in my life.
God, it's just awful. But no, it's like when talking about how men and women have different experiences in public. It's like, you know, that is disappointing because I do, like, I'm a very extroverted person. I like to go out and talk to people, and it does suck to kind of be evaluated as a threat. But also, like, I am a guy, and I'm a
but also, I'm a threat.
So I kind of get it. Yeah, right. No, it's, like, I understand why we feel that way, right? And, you know, you hear about all these stories and stuff, and it's like, I understand why women would pick the bear, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Have you heard that phrase, by the way? That thing that's been, it's probably been said a lot, but I've seen it on Twitter lately about how, you know, women would mention that they would pick the bear. Have you heard that?
No, what's this?
Oh, it's like, I don't know, I don't want to misrepresent it, but I think the idea of it is that, like, if you, like, had to, like, if you were walking in the woods and you had the choice to, like, come upon like a random man by himself or a bear by itself, which would you pick? And we would say, well, we would pick the bear, you know, because the bear is theoretically less dangerous, which is like very sad. And that's just like the.
I mean, not to you know negate women's experiences or whatever, but like the bear's the right choice there, right?
Yeah.
You find a man in the middle of the woods, you know, he's not up to, you know, he's up to no good for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whereas a bear,
like
they belong in the woods, right?
That's true. Yeah, you're right.
No, I'm like seriously.
No, you're right. I don't even know if it's portrayed as in the woods, but I just think it's like.
Oh, if it's not in the if it's not in the woods, it's a whole different thing.
Well, yeah. You get what I'm saying, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I just thought it was like a rather sad but an interesting sort of social commentary.
I don't know. I agree with that. And again, not to negate women's experiences, which I love doing. But I think that a lot of people are like, just as a result of like true crime, are like,
it is a little bit of true crime.
Yeah, I'm always about to be killed. Like, I am 1 second away from being killed at all times. Can I just kill them? I'm going to try to just kill them. Is there something I have to worry about here? What is the back row? Do we know what it is?
Probably either Fiendish Golem or Red Zone.
What does that do?
Fiendish Golem banishes a monster over 2k. Red Zone, when an effect is activated while you control RDA, it pops a card.
I got fucking Skullmeistered.
Oh, yeah, that is a level 4 Fiend, so... Get owned.
I guess. This is like a really perfect opportunity for the... Okay.
I'm trying to look at this board. What did you... Have they used any other... Have they used Dispatter and...
yeah, everything's burned.
I mean, I guess you just go for Zealantis Pyro Phoenix, right?
Yeah, the classic.
I mean, I think you have to.
There's no Pyro Phoenix in this game, though.
Oh, that's not in Master Duel yet?
No, right? Isn't that funny?
This fucking game, dude. What are they doing?
What were they thinking?
Wait, didn't they release the fucking...
Yes,
Wait,
yeah, dude,
how is
yes.
Pyro Phoenix not in this?
Okay, alright,
Or
might as well
Raging Phoenix,
shoot my
rather.
fucking self.
Wait, no, Raging Phoenix isn't in this game?
No.
How was that possible? They released all the
suck
Battle and
me
Boxer
sideways,
stuff.
dude. I mean, we knew that
Dude,
was
I
going to
don't get
happen. We
this
took the
game at all.
challenge.
I don't get this game at all.
Yeah, me neither. Man, that was such a beatable setup if they just didn't have fucking Max.
When?
When Multi-Chummy comes out.
God. Okay, this is the last thing I'll talk about before I go. I've hijacked your stream and I didn't mean to, but
No, I'm enjoying this.
Okay, you're just chilling. All right, cool. We chilling. So when so the next OCG ban list is until like July, right? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. This is my 6th Flamberge in a row. I'm cutting Flamberge.
How many Flamberge are you on? I'm assuming 2.
2.
Yeah, that's unlucky.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, what the fuck was that chatter? Fuck you.
We're just dead here too.
People.
Didn't find a hand trap. Ugh.
How are we losing this much? I don't know. And we probably still actually have.
Oh, this last game was our first loss today.
Oh, it was. Okay,
Yeah.
my bad. Never mind. To be fair, no, we lost here. We lost to Hero.
We did. You're right. We've been losing a lot. Okay, what's the? Oh.
We gotta look at the list after this. This deck needs more hand traps in it.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. What are we on? 25? That's not enough.
No, well, we've lost our other games to not finding engine too, so you know it goes either way. What if they target us here?
Snake Eye's so fucking bad. It's not that it's even bad. It's one of the best decks of all time. It's just bad in the sense that it's like, oh my god, I drew the wrong half of my deck on the coin flip. It's like you're constantly playing 50-50s, right?
Yeah.
Like, you have the 50-50 with the coin flip, and you have the 50-50 with the part of your deck that's engine and the part of your deck that's non-engine.
Frequently,
Ugh.
you'll go second and open a going second hand, and you're like, oh, good thing I lost the coin flip.
Peeps saying we like he's contributing. Navy, shut up.
True. That's literally true. Oh, we are. If I summon the
Peeps for
Road
his
Roller,
thoughts
then
on
Peeps is
Fortnite
going to be
lore.
indispensable. Ugh. Hey, speaking of the awful things that are happening in this terrible world.
Yeah. There's a lot of them. What's up?
No. You want to talk about the campus protests?
Oh boy. Yeah. So nothing to laugh about. I'm laughing to soften the blow. No, this shit's really bad, right?
It's
like
I agree. It's really bad that all these students are so anti-Semitic.
Oh, that's true. That's what I meant by that. Sure.
That's what I meant too.
Yeah.
We must murder them all, Reddit. Oh, is Reddit doing that? What the fuck? Reddit spends all day talking about how they sleep through all their classes and they're a misunderstood genius. And then when a college student does something they don't like, they're like, well, we got to kill them.
Love Reddit. I don't know. Like the one video of the professor that got thrown to the ground. That was like the thing that initiated like a
nah, man.
Horrible, depressive thought spiral. I'm feeling better now, of course. Cause, like,
Reddit is mega anti-protest. I'm so happy to hear that, dog. That's how you know you're on the right side.
How is Reddit anti-protest?
I'll just reveal it to you. Are you ready? It's because it requires you to go outside. Like
go outside and be with people.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Reddit brand of like just like actually that's not an effective form of protest. You know, like it's literally this is just what I've learned being online. I'm sure you know this already. But there is a group of people who self-describe as leftist and whose entire politics revolve around making a bunch of excuses as to why you can't do anything. Like,
I have seen a lot of that, yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, sorry, you know, I don't want to go out to a protest and potentially spread COVID. It's like, okay.
So you can't do anything. You're right.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I don't want to go to a university college protest when universities have been responsible for so many institutional barriers to students, and it's like, yeah, well, apology accepted, I guess.
Yeah.
Boy,
I don't
this
know.
sucks.
It's the
Meta noise too.
Sort of the thought manufacturing and making it so you really just don't have to be around people.
Yeah.
Or just don't have to do anything. Yeah, you're right.
And you get it from, you know, depending on what portion of the internet you're on, you get it from different sources. You know, if you're on Twitter, a lot of the time you get it from like the I refuse to do anything kind of people. But if you're on Reddit,
right.
you get it a lot of like, this is not going to be effective type people. And it's like, all right, whatever.
Yeah. Or going to college in the first place is problematic because, you know,
thank God. I needed you to proc this fucking reader so I can draw a card. I mean, we are so boned, but the fact that we might actually still be in this is just incredible. They go Shiren here, make Kit Kalos. That's fine. This hand of yours is not going to be effective in breaking their board, Joseph. I guess I shouldn't have turned on Yu-Gi-Oh then. If they crime this, it's maybe a problem. Oh, holy. Okay. Wow. Is that their last point of interaction? Do I just get to normal summon Snake Eye Ash? Okay,
yeah,
so the last thing I need to worry about is this fucking Keldo, which is actually a huge problem for Snake Eye.
What if you just normal Poplar instead?
That's a good idea.
Yeah. Do they have a Shuffler engrave?
They have both Shufflers as of now. Mudora was the last card in hand. I don't know. I feel like we could still do this. So we're not going to be able to get the why not get Havness there? It's okay. All right, let's try it. So we go Ash, grab. Ash grab Poplar. Poplar grab Field Spell. Set Oak. Ashen Oak. Oh, we shouldn't actually do that line because we aren't going to be able to resolve Oak because we would be summoning it from the graveyard.
You don't have any way to get one in Banish?
No, we're always getting the Divine Temple here, aren't we? We could go OSS into... Ugh. No, it's got to be the Temple. Temple set. Without OSS, we probably just want to get Oak just so we have it in rotation. Oh man, this is actually really tough. They have a fire, right? Yeah, they have an ash.
They would just shuffle that back, though.
That gets both shufflers, which is worth, probably.
Is there a way to make Promethean on the follow-up after you bait the shufflers? Or,
yeah.
Like, after the shufflers have been used, can you make Promethean, is what I'm asking.
Oh my god. Oh, wow.
What are they doing?
Okay, well now we might actually just be able to win.
Yeah. Why did they do that?
Man, I really want to get the Oak here. Grab Oak. Oak pitch Temple for Flamberge. Forces out the Flamberge activation. Yeah. It still is going to require them to fuck up, regrettably. Just like really annoying.
I love how Oak goes to 2k with the field spell. Like, why does it do that? As if the deck wasn't good enough.
Wait, what the fuck did they
Now all the guys are just huge.
Oh my god. Okay, wait, now what do we do? This is hard, because we still are only going to have Poplar engrave. So we're not going to be able to proc the Flamberge. Nightmare pitched Ash. Okay, that doesn't work, right? Bow doesn't do anything either. They do have a fire, so we're going Hita, target Ash.
Have you used Flame versus Grave Effect yet?
No.
Flame versus Grave Effect would potentially lose to the Shuffler. You can put that back. You can go Hita. And maybe on Flamberge activation, they shuffle back your stuff and they don't shuffle back their own Ash.
No, there's no shufflers left. They use both the shufflers.
Oh, I'm stupid. Okay. So we just win.
No, we don't, because we can't trigger the Flamberge.
We can still make Promethean, though, right?
Yeah, we can make Promethean, and the boy. Oh, fuck! Oh, no, she's gone. Okay.
I guess we don't win this turn, but...
We don't win, period.
How about that?
So if we're going Whale, we go Combat here. So we want to go Flamberge eat Kit Kalos, Promethean eat Trick Clown.
Yeah, you want to eat the Trick Clown for sure.
Oh, we're in fucking main too. Right.
Oh, we like ultra lose this. I thought we still had our battle phase.
Yeah, me too.
I guess we just make Amblo.
Amblo will be so crappy here.
You don't really have an option. I guess you could Phoenix Pop. Well, you could... No, Phoenix Pop would get them to search.
think we have an option. Just getting the Promethean Engrave, I think, is more important than anything else. Linkuriboh before Oak F to keep Temple. Keeping Temple would be good, but we would have used all of our material here. I guess we could have theoretically ended on Temple with a... No, we couldn't have ended on Temple with a Flamberge in the back row. No, we could have. We could have ended Temple, Flamberge in the back row, reborning the Poplar off the Promethean Princess. That would be a noticeable improvement, but also not that big of a deal, because the Flamberge still wouldn't proc in any sort of meaningful way. Temple would have let us reborn their guy, which would have been funny. It would have, but, like, it's just kind of counterintuitive. You actually don't want to reborn the Kaleido Heart. Like, you just don't want it in rotation. Because then if they out it, then... Like, what happens here is the Kaleido Heart would trade for Celiac, which is a card that actually doesn't do anything at this point. And they would Celiac to negate the effect of the Kaleido Heart, destroy it later in the turn, and then they have Kaleido Heart, right? They get to send Kid Kalos here in mill 5. We probably should just scoop.
No, they just won't hit anything.
Trying to weave Phoenix into the discard so you'd have 2 1s engraved was the answer, but there was no way to do it. Yeah, I mean, that's it. There was no way to do it. There was not a way to do it. I was looking.
Okay, well, they hit everything. I'm sorry to report.
What was that hit? Yeah, I'm
They hit Destrudo, Rhinoheart Beast. Yeah.
Wow, that is... We have...
All right, I have a meeting in 4 minutes.
Yeah, bye.
Actually, hold on. Let's look at the deck really quick.
Okay.
We gotta fix this. Something's not right.
Yeah, huh?
I don't like this. Pick up Droll. The card sucks.
No, it's great.
Okay.
Have we lost any games to opening Droll?
I don't know. The viewer is probably better. Just as a 3 of.
Why?
More impactful.
The top decks are Snake Eye, of course. It's okay against Snake Eye. And then Pearly, which
Droll.
doesn't care about it. Rescue Ace, which doesn't care about it. Branded Despia, which doesn't care about it. And Labyrinth, which doesn't care about it.
But it's really good against Snake Eye.
It's only okay. If they're any kind of a competent player, it is only okay. It has to be Nibiru plus a second card. I wouldn't call Pearly a top deck. I'm looking at the fucking power rankings. It is the second most represented deck. They just got Little Noir.
Okay, I have an idea. I know you're insanely
Kaleido.
attached to this card.
Link
What if
Summon
you just
Nightmare.
didn't play Subversion?
What if we just didn't play Subversion?
Yeah.
We could do that, but I feel like Subversion was the only thing that... Well, I keep Subversion in here because there's a lot of just assholes on ladder.
Yeah, but we haven't seen any of them though, and it really
Subversion
really
though,
hasn't.
right? Like the hero game we played against the Dark Law Gamer. Subversion is one of our only outs to that card. Just now we played against Kaleido Heart. We don't have a good out to that card outside of Subversion.
That's fair.
Cut the cash package.
It's hard.
I could do that. That's like a defensible play. I'm not...
I don't know. I would personally cut the Drolls altogether and just play more Veilers, but that's me.
Yeah, I like Veiler, but I like Droll as just like, I feel like all of our losses today, I mean, of our 3 losses, 2 were to Maxi, and Droll's just like one of the cards that sort of deals with Maxi.
I don't think it does it in that meaningful of a way, though, right? Like, I don't think... How do I say this? The deficiencies that Droll has in a lot of the matchups that you mentioned don't cover for the fact that it kind of, sort of plays through Maxi. I don't know. It doesn't do it in a meaningful enough way, because Drolling on your own turn feels pretty bad. and you give up a piece of your non-engine to only halfway play through a piece of their non-engine, and it still stops your turn really bad.
Like a +1 still, but Mourner is better than Valor. Valor is more popular. I think the difference between Mourner and Valor doesn't account for the popularity of Valor, making it like an effective crossout target. You should add floodgates. Oh. Great idea.
Deck building in Master Duel is so difficult. Holy crap.
Kurikara clears a shitload of bullshit. Yeah, it might be time to try out Kurikara. It is decently popular in these strategies. Yeah, let's call the cash stuff and we'll play some better stuff. Go to your meeting.
There you go. All right, bye.
Play one Flamberge. Oh, God. If I could, I would. You guys don't have to sell me on Kurikara. Just weave out the hand trap lineup. Max out on Valors. Max out on Imperms. Max out on Nibiru's. What can we cut here? Oh, you know what we actually did cut? Just go back to 2 and 2. Is 1 for 1. Why did we cut 1 for 1? Let's do 2, 2, 2, and then 1 for 1. 1 nib is fine. I think it's okay. What you people on Droll? You people are so anti-Droll. Droll is a fine card. There's a lot of bullshit on ladder. Like, I don't know what to tell you. With respect to Droll. Talents over Droll? Let's go to Droll and play a Talents. Why not? You can't max C and Droll? You can. You max C and then you get 4 draws and then you Droll. I do that shit all the time. Normal Mourner, because of Unicorn Birth, normal any 3 tuner for hand trap, then activate Bonfire, wanted Diabel, win the game. Yeah, I mean that's a classic line. I just feel like the problem is the cards. This is a fine hand. 2 Poplar in the opener. That's actually disastrous because we're only on the 2. I didn't even realize that. That is so bad. Oh man. Grabbing Fenrir. Do we think it's VS? There's no way we are negating the Fenrir. Gamma instead of Droll. It's fun. It's a fun concept. I don't think it's cash because, like, they're not in a position to make the 1 mana Rise Heart here. They opened Birth, is what you're saying? They're going to open Birth and hard make. Oh, that's rough. A Rise Heart. Yeah, but if it was cash, you always search Unicorn for sure. Oh, we are making him. Wait, I don't understand. You haven't done this correctly. Valor the Arise Heart. No, you... What the fuck? You Valor the Arise Heart while the Shangri-Era's on field so that it doesn't trigger. Oh? It's a pretty good draw. Suck my fucking dick, dude. Oh my god. Oh! Wow! You got outplayed. I mean, we are just not going to commit into this. At least they don't kill us. I mean, they're gonna kill us, right? Subversion clears. Oh, you think so? So the two lines are get field spell, set, Flamberge. But, you know, that doesn't actually do anything. Let's try it. Yeah, let's fucking try it, dog. Get the fuck back there, weirdo. Oh, that's not so bad, is it? That play is so cute and smart. Yeah, I bet this set card is Planet Pathfinder. Oh, I'm so smart! I'm fucking genius! Yeah! Oh my god. Oh, what are you playing, fucking Baguska? Oh no! They're playing Baguska! No! Oh no! Shit. Oh, what do we do here? Fuck. We're actually completely fine. Let me show you the line. I mean, we could even normal summon Valor here, right? No, but it's right to normal the Ash. The second subversion. it's gone. Make Codebreaker Virus Swordsman to out it. No, we got a better card than that. Y'all already know what the fuck it is. Link Haribo. That guy's dark. Are we targeting Poplar here? Yes, we are. Princess Attack. Yes, Princess Attack it is. Alright, you motherfucker. You were so excited to activate Shifter. Give me that guy back. Show me your Shifter. Give me your Shifter, you fucking dweeb. I'm gonna send you to the other dimension, buddy. Ugh. Oh no, not my terribly tired taper. I love that this shit is generic. I can't believe that. Why did they make this shit generic? Get this fucking guy out of there. And now, Promethean Princess, summon back my Ash, and activate my Ash. Thank you, God. We get the Jet Synchron here. Snash, send Poplar. Grab Oak. Do you grab Oak? No, we actually just go for a Flamberge here. I'm gonna Flamberge set the Fenrir. I want Fenrir. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Get out of here. Oh, I can't believe we won that one. That one did not feel winnable. But I will say, that's a game we won because of the existence of Subversion. Suck my dick, dude. Who loads in a Master Duel with a deck like this? This is what I want to play today. I want to play one Kaiju. Fucking hell, man. All right, we'll play till we lose. Win is roulette. Doug's gone today, regrettably. All right, we got a guy who's tilting. End of season. Yeah, I can't believe we're having this hard of a time at end of season. I thought this was when it was supposed to be easy. Hand's a banger. Hand is a bangerino. You weren't getting the live commenters anyway. I didn't have time to do them. This hand is sucking me off. That's the tilting difference. Okay. How do you brick in that deck? Don't like seeing that. It's a bad omen. Winning the die roll in your rank up, you never want to see that. You always want to lose the die roll in your rank up. Yeah. Yep, this is a hand that is a lot better going second than going first. Okay, this loses to any piece of interaction here. Okay, got away with it. It's Maxi for sure. Well, we'll get to try out Droll as a Maxi answer. It's not Maxi. What the fuck is it? Could be furniture? I feel like you would activate everything here. They might be holding an Ash Blossom for the activation of Snake Eye Ash. Is there a way to play around that with this hand? If we expect an Ash Blossom, we go Ash, send Oak, and they go Ash, we get cooked. The way to play around it is to set Flamberge here, go Poplar into Linkhurry, Ash, send Poplar. They Ash. No, we're in the same position. Yeah, we can do an early Flamberge here. That's, I think, our only line. It's just a pet deck. Don't let go. I'm sorry. Like, this is just what you have to do. It's just what you have to do. All right, now they probably aren't just firing this willy-nilly. So I think we have to imagine that like there's going to be a Nibiru. Is there a way we can play around that? We could go Masquerena into Princess into Flamberge, set Mask into Pass. Is that good enough? It's probably fine. Hita online? Yeah, I don't think there's anything we can do with the Hita. I guess we can go Hita, summon Ash Blossom into Mask with the Ash Blossom and the Poplar. Hita so you can Poplar set Flamberge. We don't want to do that. So we go Linkhurry and Ash here, Hita to Promethean Princess, but then we don't have Mask. There's no way we can make Mask without getting the Poplar off the board. Do you play Elf? No. Yeah, IP being in the back row is more important than any of this. Or is it? Is it worth it to have... You can use Sinful Spoils on your own monster? Does that do anything? IP into Princess. How does that line work? I'm trying to figure this one out with you. Because I get it. Charmer, IP. Princess, revive Flamberge. And Flamberge gets the IP in the back row, but then what do we use this for? Yeah, we're just burning Hita at that point. God, I wish I could do this. I can't. It's kind of weird because, like, now we can't summon the Masquerena. We have to rely on the field spell. This is fine. Subversion your own Promethean. I thought about it. I did think about it. Oh, man. Troll goes insane here. Oh, I really want to. Yeah, I will. He's got Guardian Chimera. It doesn't matter. He's under Droll. Chimera has to be able to resolve both halves of the effect. We're going for it. We have a really funny Promethean line here, too. Magnum the Reliever needs a special summoned extra deck monster on the field. I know what's going on here. He's taking a long time to decide because he didn't expect that it would work this way. Barrier Statue of the Abyss. Suck me sideways. All right, ready? Will we get the Shame Scoop? Game bugged? We're just getting in. He's so close to big enough. Oh, we do kind of have to draw a guy here, don't we? That is not a guy. Well... Zealantis seems fine. It doesn't actually accomplish anything, does it? Zealantis works. Doesn't do anything. We could just go combat. Combat. Promethean Princess. Subversion the Chimera. We can't do that. Yeah. It's like a really crusty play, but it'll work. Subversion your Link pass. Thinking about it. Do we have a Link for we can even go into here? No, but we can go into Hita. Actually, we probably want to go into Nightmare Phoenix. Nightmare Phoenix pop Flamberge. That's actually crazy. We should have summoned Ash off that. It's called by. 100% called by. That called by is kind of upsetting, isn't it? So we can even play around called by? Not really. Called by and they didn't use it on Droll. You're right. I'm overthinking it. Super Poly. Holy fuck. They were like, I elect not to Super Poly. Okay, how are we outing this guy? Zealantis, right? Okay, 30 seconds to do the Zealantis line. We'll be fine. Fuck this up very badly. I'm not doing some stuff because of... Oh, thank God. Oh. All right. Ugh. See, we didn't need any of that time. That's the deck, you know. That is the deck. All right, we're gonna try and push to Master 1 off stream. Or at least Master. Maybe I'll get Master and do the Master 1 push next season. Regardless, I will see you all tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, maybe 6:30. Be reasonable here. I'm gonna throw you over to someone else. Let's see who's live.
Scroll.
Golden Nova. I'll send you over to Golden Nova. Bye.